It's time for our live play-by-play and watch party of the New York Jets versus Atlanta Falcons Week 13 game. Let's friggin' go. It's game day.
I'm going to lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Let's go!
Put your seatbelts on. Get ready for the ride. We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to our live watch party and play-by-play analysis. We do this every single New York Jets game. We've been rocking it out this season. Despite the 2-9 record, it's been a lot of fun to be with you guys. So feel free to light up the comment section. We'll open up the phone lines here in just a little bit. Like the video, hit subscribe as you head on in. Let's get right to it. We have the inactives before we get to kickoff here. Let's throw this up on the big screen. A couple of interesting notes and quotes here. So let's get through the names that are sort of not really that surprising. Khalil Herbert, inactive. Braden McGregor, inactive. Jelani Woods, inactive. Tyler Barron, inactive. Mozzie Smith, inactive. He continues to be inactive, not available. So then we go to the two eyebrow raisers. Jarvis Brownlee Jr., let's talk about that. I see there were questions about that in the comment section. Jarvis Brownlee got injured in the middle of the week. He was a full participant in practice for the first 2 of 3 days. Third day hip issue. He was initially listed as questionable, downgraded to doubtful yesterday. Unlikely he was going to play. So no slot corner, Jarvis Brownlee Jr. That's a tough assignment for the Jets today. But the guy who is likely to step in his place, ESPN personality Ryan Clark's son, Jordan Clark, the former Notre Dame Golden Domer. He's been marinating on the practice squad all season long. He's been with the team since May when he signed with the team as an undrafted free agent. Not only is he likely to play in his first NFL game today, he is active, but he's likely to potentially start, according to ESPN's Rich Cimini. So Jordan Clark, likely to make his debut in the slot. We'll get a full evaluation of what he looks like. And then the other big surprising news, I wrote a column about this, rookie wide receiver Arian Smith, a healthy scratch. Ruh-roh. This is awful if you are an Arian Smith fan, because I'm just going to say this as bluntly as I can. If you can't get on the field now with this Jets wide receiver room, when are you going to get on the field? Alan, here's an example, right? Alan Lazard popped up on the injury report this week with a neck issue, and he was thrown up in the air for this game. The Jets decided to play Alan Lazard with a neck issue over a healthy Arian Smith. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know, then, well, yikes on Arian Smith. And here's the thing. We talked about it with Arian Smith. When he was first drafted by the Jets. They took him with the 110th overall pick in the 4th round. And the Jets, they said, screw consensus. Consensus had him as a late day 3 pick. The Jets took him on early day 3. They took him at 110 overall in the 4th round, near the beginning of the 4th round. And the Jets said, we're right. Screw you, consensus. And when you go against consensus, you better be right. And while it's still early, it does not look good for Arian Smith, who I don't see his path moving forward on this roster beyond being like wide receiver 6 or 5 next year. So it does not look good for Arian Smith, who is a healthy scratch. Aaron Glenn said he sort of denied the notion that he fell down the wide receiver pecking order on Friday, and now a healthy scratch. So doesn't look good for Arian. Those are the two big surprises. Everyone else is standard operating procedure here for the New York Jets. Also, a friendly reminder, folks, today's your last day to get involved in our raffle. We do a raffle every single month here on the channel. If you're new to the channel, again, my name is Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green, and we're giving away an autographed Marty Lyons jersey. We also have an autographed Marty Lyons hat that's behind me. Both those items are being given away tomorrow. If you want to be eligible for it, today is the final day to get your raffle tickets in. So those are $3 a piece. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that little money sign. Super chats, super stickers, and gifting of channel memberships are all fair game. Again, $3 is a raffle ticket. You at least want one raffle ticket. There's no limit to how many raffle tickets you could get, so feel free to load it on up as the Jets make big plays. Another thing we'll be doing here in just a second is opening up the phone lines. You guys will be able to call into the show. Of course, you guys can tune in right before kickoff here. We'll get a couple of pregame calls in. And then during the broadcast, we'll try to keep those phone calls to breaks and intermissions because how I'm seeing the game in terms of timing-wise to what you may be seeing at home with cable, digital streaming, and everything else that's available, we may be way off. So I don't want, to mess up that whole process. So again, during intermissions and breaks, we'll try to bring you on the phone lines. And yes, as Indy says, no Mozzie for the Jets. Unfortunately, sometimes you swing and miss on these late player grabs, and it seems like the Jets have done that, unfortunately, here with Mozzie. So no Mozzie train.
I'm going off the rails on a Mozzie train. There you go.
Sorry, Indy, no Mozzie train, unfortunately, and perhaps no Mozzie train moving forward. At least the Jets took a gamble. All right, we have kickoff coming up. We'll play a quick half timeout, and then your phone calls are welcome throughout the broadcast. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. Whoa! Buzzing daily, buzzing daily, buzzing daily. Talking Jets football, man.
All right.
Buzzing daily, buzzing daily, buzzing daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boy Green. Everyone, J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets. Boy Green, buzzing daily, buzzing daily, buzzing daily. Talking Jets football, man.
All right.
Boy Green, buzzing daily, buzzing daily, buzzing daily. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boy Green. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. Let's go!
Yeah, baby, that fires me up every single time. Shout out to Troy Sturgis. I see him in here. Thanks, BG. From the Midwest, can't get the game. So hopefully I can provide something for you here on the play-by-play analysis for the Jets-Falcons game. I know, especially the Jets being 2-9, and what are the Falcons, 4-7 or something, for God's sakes? What is that? Yeah, 4-7. I can imagine that's not around America. Hey, stop the horses. Jets-Falcons is on. So I'll try to do my best with the Sunday ticket package of giving you everything that I can. Let's jump over to the phone lines. We've got the Hapster. What's up, Hap?
Hey guys, a couple of things. One thing is what I do, fellas, is I sync up your time with my time. I slow it down or I speed it up or I get it in there, and I turn down the volume on the TV, and I use you as the play-by-play.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's more enjoyable. When you have someone with skin in the game, the play call is a little better. You ride the waves and stuff. So it's kind of better. The other thing is Arian Smith, huh? What's that all about?
Oh boy, that's disappointing because, like I wrote about earlier this week, that the slight positive, there's no positive of Garrett Wilson being not available, but the slight positive is, hey, let's see what these young kids have. I'd rather see what Arian Smith, Adonai Mitchell, and John Mechie III have over Alan Lazard, Tyler Johnson, with all due respect. And again, the fact that they're picking a injured Alan Lazard who has a neck injury over a healthy Arian Smith. Oh boy, I have no idea whose Cheerios Arian Smith pissed in, but yikes. That's about as big of an indictment as you can. That's the first time he's been a healthy scratch this season. So that totally sucks.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to say is that your play-by-play has gotten better. We didn't even know if you were going to do that. We thought maybe you'd just do the one-off or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it was big. Have you noticed any more subscriptions or anything coming in because of it, or
I would say it definitely early on. We'll see. Obviously, as the season's gone the way it has, I'm not sure. But I've just sometimes tuned in. I'm like, let me just see, because there's like there's a button I can press that shows like an active subscriber count. And one day I'm just going to make up these numbers to make them simple. Let's say I had 100 subscribers. And then all of a sudden in the middle of the game, I saw it jump to like 150. I'm like, whoa, just in the middle of the game. Like people were like, hey, who the hell is this guy? All right.
Right.
And then like, depending on how the game was going, if the Jets were winning, it kept going up, but then they lost and everyone left. Screw that. Terrible. God, I was like, oh, okay. So it's been an emotional roller coaster. It's been pretty wild.
Well, you do have a service too, because people who can't get the game,
I
like
hadn't
even
thought
for
about
example,
that.
if I'm out shopping or something, I was like, oh, I can't be at the game. Paul's got it on there. I'll put you
Yeah,
on.
it's a good
Then I
point.
gets me connected and everything. But anyway, I'm just looking for a good game, just have a good time, and I think this offense should look a little better. We're playing the Falcons first of all,
Yep,
and secondly is it's the second week in a row with Tyrod, so maybe we have a
100%.
little bit more together. Let's see what we got. Okay, fellas.
Appreciate you, Hep. Thank you so much for calling in. And yes, that's a good point. Tyrod Taylor getting a second straight start. So let's see. The chemistry and things of that nature should be even more connected, which I think is terrific. Shout out to Barbara. She's making sliders for the game today. Hey, now. All right. Love it. Love it for the food. That's terrific. Let's go. And yeah, the Falcons are no impossible opponent. They've been super topsy-turvy. They've upset the Buffalo Bills. You're like, whoa. And then they've got swept by the Panthers. Like, Now, we lost to the Panthers, but we lost by 6. They got blown out 30-0. So you never know. You never know. But we'll be here with you throughout the live watch party and play-by-play analysis. Again, I'm Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I would also tell you, because, again, I also didn't know. Because to tell the story real quick before the game gets underway here, I was never a big fan of these I know these exist. They exist for all kinds of TV shows out there in the universe for people to be able to tune in a different way. I always prefer just watching the game by myself in the living room, just have my notes by me if I have any, or beers or drinks or food or whatever the case may be, and just watch the game by myself. But after getting to do it for the first week, I said, oh, that's sort of cathartic to be able to, again, ride the emotional roller coasters you're going through the game. And yes, I feel like I've gotten better. I think the more experience, the more reps that happen, the better off it'll be, which is great. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. This will be a Fox game today for the New York Jets and Atlanta Falcons at 1 o'clock. Kickoff coming in just mere seconds here for me on my side. Jets are hosting the Atlanta Falcons. The stadium looks a little empty, which makes sense, which again, a 2-9 team and a 4-7 team, and the weather appears to be a factor. Jets are running on the field right now, and we will take you through this live watch party and play-by-play analysis here. A lot of factors in this game. We got the Jeff Ulbrich revenge game, of course. We got Breece Hall and Bijan Robinson, a matchup of two terrific, all-purpose running backs in this one, which is great too. And a big salute to Jeff Ulbrich. I know the interim head coaching thing didn't go great, but he was a wonderful coordinator for us for many years. So I wish all the best for Jeff. He seems like really good people. So salute to Jeff. But I think we should get better offensive mojo with Tyrod Taylor for a second straight week. I agree. And let's see. Again, Jet fans, you can root however you root. I don't tell you guys how to root. I'll tell you how I root. I root for wins, and that's how I'm feeling. So I know all you guys will be on the tanking train and this or that, but for me, it's about the wins. Jets will kick off. Austin McNamara will be on the boot for the New York Jets as the Atlanta Falcons are set to receive. Here we go. Austin McNamara with the boot, sends it deep. Falcons collected at their own 3-yard line. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Both returners sort of gobbling up together, and the Jets swarm and smack him around the 23-yard line. Kirk Cousins is starting in place of Michael Penix Jr., who's out for the season. So Kirk Cousins stepping into the lineup for the Jets. This is his second straight start. He started last week against the Saints, and they won. They ended all their losing. With Kirk Cousins stepping into the lineup. 14:56, the Falcons are at their own 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Kirk Cousins appears to be going under center with Bijan Robinson behind him here. Here we go, again for the 24-yard line. Motion, Darnell Mooney from right to left. Kirk Cousins hikes the ball, hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who has a hole, and squeaks it out to about the 31-yard line. And somehow the Fox broadcast gave the Falcons 1 point for that play. I think someone's a little trigger happy on the button pressing going on there, but thank you for that television snafu. Here we go. Falcons have a variety of weapons here. David Sills the 5th. Kyle Pitts out there. Mr. Werner is out there for the Falcons. Some autumn action. It's 14:29 remaining here in the first quarter. Game is scoreless between the Jets and Falcons. An official stoppage. I think they're trying to fix the clock issues as they're pointing all over the place here. Falcons huddling up. 14:29 remaining here in the first quarter. Clock should be continuing to roll. And now it is. 14:26 and ticking. 2nd and 4. Gain of 6 on the play by Bijan Robinson. Pistol formation here with Kirk Cousins. Gets it, handoff to the right to Bijan Robinson, who finds a seam and takes it out to the 41-yard line. That is a first down for the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons are moving and grooving here. There you go. Bijan Robinson, a very, very dangerous man. One of the most dynamic running backs in the National Football League. Can run the football, catch a football out of the backfield. And, this is going to be a running back showcase today between Bijan Robinson and Breece Hall, I imagine. Here we go. All right, there's going to be some interesting formations. No Jarvis Brownlee Jr. in this game. We'll see how they match up. Kirk Cousins run the ball again. Why not? Straight up to Bijan Robinson, who squeaks ahead about to the 45-yard line. Another gain of about 4 on the play. Run some more is the Falcons' game plan today, it appears. There you go. 2nd and 6, 13:25 and ticking here in the first quarter. Game scoreless. Falcons receive the opening kickoff. No passes yet, just a lot of Bijan Robinson runs. We'll keep an eye out for that and see what happens. Kirk Cousins under center. Bijan Robinson, the lone back. They do a jet sweep to the right side, and it's not a first down. It'll depend on the marker. It looks short. It'll be 3rd and short. Tompkins on the jet sweep play by the Falcons. It's going to be 3rd and 1 officially, 12:56 and ticking here. Nice little play call there from the Falcons. They have yet to throw a pass. Everything has been runs, either straight up runs or jet sweeps. Kirk Cousins has not tossed the pigskin yet. Could be an opportunity for a play-action play, so just better keep an eye out for that. Zach Robinson, the Falcons offense coordinator. Falcons are in Jets territory at the 49.5-yard line. 3rd and 1, play clock running down. Wildcat play to the right, and it does not work. No bueno. Azareye'h Thomas, booyah, on the left side. 84 was the direct quarterback on that one. I believe that's our guy, Frankie, and they sweep tossed out to the right side to Tyler Algier, and Azareye'h Thomas was there, sniffed it out. Massive loss for the Atlanta Falcons. Great play by the rookie cornerback, Azareye'h Thomas. AG is fired up. They're talking it out. Now the Falcons will punt. Bradley Pinion on the punt, 4th and 2. Great play there by the Jets defense on the opening drive of the game. 11:53 and ticking. Falcons set to punt. Bradley Pinion boots it. Let's get a gander down there. Isaiah Williams calling a fire call as the ball careens out at the 15-ish yard line. We'll see where it officially marks out. 11:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Tyrod Taylor jogging out on the field for the New York Jets as we go to a TV timeout. All right, nice play by Azareye'h Thomas there. Good defense. Let's see. J-Boy says, how embarrassing is this game going to be? I don't think embarrassing. I think this should be a fun one. J-Boy saying, nice job. Good job by Azareye'h Thomas. Yeah, nice job in run defense there by Azareye'h Thomas, the rookie corner out of Florida State. A lot of young guys are playing out there. Make sure you guys like the video. That's a free way to contribute to this broadcast. Appreciate it. Also, feel free to subscribe. Trying to make a chase to 10,000 subscribers at youtube.com/BoyGreen25, at BoyGreen25. We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. No matter where you're watching, we appreciate you. Shout out to Sunday Ticket for providing the television broadcast. I do not have the rights, or I'd love to show that on screen for you guys, and we'll be able to watch it together. But unavailable, unfortunately. So instead, you'll have to hear my lovely pipes as I try to navigate the game for you guys here in this contest. Here we go. Let's ride, baby. Excellent. Jets are 2-9. The other inactive, Arian Smith. No Arian Smith today. Instead, Alan Lazard with a busted neck. All right. Here we go. Jarvis Brownlee Jr. unavailable. Looks like Jordan Clark. I didn't get to see officially if that was Jordan Clark who got the start in the corner, or the slot rather, for the New York Jets. Let's go to Nanga Iboko. 21-16 Jets. Let's go. I'd love that win, Nanga. I'd love that win, baby. That'd be terrific. Yeah. People are saying Sauce Gardner is down right now. Oh, Jesus. I hope he's okay. You hate to hear that. So hopefully Sauce is okay. I root for the best for him. Now, I have no idea. I didn't see the play. Obviously, I'm watching Jets Falcons here and paying attention to that. But I would just say in a general sense, every time Sauce Gardner's always been criticized for his tackling. And then whenever he has got in there, he just always gets hurt. I just don't know if he's built to be a prominent tackler, but hopefully he's okay. I have no idea. I've not seen the play yet. We'll see if I can see it here on the side while this game's going on. Let me see. He's being helped off the field. It appears to be a knee injury for Sauce Gardner. I have not seen the footage yet. Let's see if we could see this. Yeah, it looked non-contact. I don't think as I'm looking at the play here. Reporters are saying he's not putting any pressure on his foot or ankle. We'll keep an eye out for that. Anywho, all right, let's get back to the game here. Excuse me. All right, there was a 1st and 10 incompletion tossed to the way of John Mechie III. 2nd and 10 for the Jets. 11:39 remaining here in this contest. By the way, fun little stat from Eric Allen earlier today, Jets senior reporter. The Jets have started the same 5 offensive linemen all season long so far, so knock on wood. That's the first time the Jets have been able to do that since 2012. Again, we had the devastating injury right before the year in Elijah Vera Tucker, but an interesting nugget there. All right, I formation for the Jets, 2nd and 10, 11:39 on the clock. Halfback sweep out to the right with Breece Hall, who gets a block from Armand Membu, makes another tackle break, stays on his feet. A gain of 8 on the play by Breece Hall on the toss to the right. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Beautiful play by Breece Hall. Good blocking by Armand Membu getting out there on the perimeter. Terrific job by the New York Jets. 3rd and manageable here. The Falcons have some intriguing pass rushers here. James Pierce Jr., Jalen Walker. The Jets want to make sure they don't get long on down and distance here. That can get them into some trouble. We got a manageable 3rd and 2 here for the New York Jets at the Breece Hall toss to the right. 3rd and 2, 11 minutes and ticking here in the first quarter. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. Breece Hall to his left. Here we go. John Mechie III in motion. Tyrod Taylor flips it out to the right side. Mason Taylor, the Taylor to Taylor connection. That's a 1st down for the New York Jets. Wonderful play there by Tyrod Taylor, standing strong in the pocket and finally finding Mason Taylor out to his right side. Nice little route. Bang, bang, gets his 2 feet in, and that's a 1st down conversion for the New York Jets. Hey, this is the big reason the Jets went from Justin Fields to Tyrod Taylor. They want to evaluate the young talent on this roster. Tyrod Taylor gives them an ability to do that, throwing around the football. 1st and 10 for the Jets, 10:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Shotgun set here for Tyrod Taylor. He gets moving out the pocket, escapes out to the left. Looks like there's some green grass, but he flips it back over to guess who? Mason Taylor again, this time for another 1st down. Another 1st down conversion on 1st down. Mason Taylor with the motion. Tyrod Taylor got some pressure, rolled out to the left, didn't see what he liked, kept the play alive. Very nice job. Good job by the Jets offensive line getting protection. Mason Taylor reads Tyrod Taylor moving, and he just adjusts his route and gets a quick 1st down. Mason Taylor getting involved. You love to see it. He leads the team in catches this season. Shout out to Mason Taylor, the 42nd overall pick in the 2nd round out of LSU. I formation for the Jets. 1st and 10 for the 44-yard line. Halfback toss out to Breece Hall, who breaks a tackle. Wonderful job. It looked like he was going to lose some yards in the backfield, but able to escape there. Very nice play there by none other than Breece Hall. Very nice. Nice little run there by Breece. Tossed out to the left side, bottom of your screen for those watching on television. Gain of 4 on the play by Breece Hall. 9:21 and ticking here in the first quarter. Here we go. Breece Hall to the sideline. Clock continues to roll. 9:12 and ticking here. Jets are at the 47-yard line. Tyrod Taylor under center. Play action play to Isaiah Davis. Flips out a screen to Isaiah Davis, who breaks a tackle and takes it out. There is a penalty on the play. There was a nice screen pass out to Isaiah Davis, who would have made it about 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Sean Hockley, the son of Ed Hockley, the head official for this game. 9:01 on the clock, but there was a penalty thrown on the Jets screen play. We'll see who that was on. An eligible man downfield on the New York Jets. That's going to back that up. Replay 2nd down. An eligible man downfield. Apparently Tyrod was not able to get the ball out fast enough. They called that on John Simpson, it appears. John Simpson, who, again, for those screenplays, you sort of fake that you're running it, and then you're supposed to break free to get ready for the screen game. That's now 2nd and 11. I'm going to call it 2nd and 11 now after the penalty. Scoreless game, 8:53 and ticking here in the first quarter. Here we go. Tyrod Taylor back. Shotgun set, takes it, pump fakes, rolls out, a lot of green grass ahead of him, and then slides forward to about the 46-yard line. We'll see where it's supposed to be, where the quarterback begins to slide is normally where they're supposed to call the end of forward progress. We'll see what happens there. There's supposed to be a screen out to the right. Didn't see it. And then Tyrod Taylor just slides. Two Falcons run into each other. Arnold Ebiketie came up slow in the play, ran off to the field. By the way, the Jets are the only team in the NFL that have started the same offensive line combination all season. Another cool nugget there from NFL on Fox. Tyrod Taylor, shotgun set, 3rd and 8, takes it, rolls out, some green grass ahead, and jukes past, and should have just kept running forward. Maybe could have gotten the first down. They are in no man's land. The Jets may want to go for it here or play field position and back the Falcons up. Was a lot of pressure coming off the edge. Tyrod Taylor steps up in the pocket. Very nice job. That cuts out to the right. He probably should have just planted his foot and went forward instead of trying to juke, but it's neither here nor there. It's going to be 4th and short here for the New York Jets. We'll see if the Jets decide to punt, play field position, or just go for it, be aggressive. Tyrod Taylor to the sideline, so I guess that answers that question. It's going to be a punt by the New York Jets and Austin McNamara, one of the best in the business. 4th and 2 from the 47-yard line. Austin McNamara boots it. And there's a lot of weird pointing going on. Jets collected. Shout out to Quantez Stickers, who collects that punt at the 10-yard line. Nice punt inside the 10-yard line by the New York Jets. We're going to scoreless game. We're over halfway through the first quarter, folks. 7:10 remaining in the first quarter. Let's go. Again, folks, reminder, Marty Lyons jersey giveaway. If you want to get involved on that, make sure you hit the money sign on YouTube. Give channel membership. Send in your questions, super chats, super stickers. All that is welcome here on the program. Feel free to take full advantage here on the show. Let's get to your comments. Hep says to sync up perfectly today with the call and the TV broadcast. Blessed be he, Hep. I'll take it. Let's also welcome him in. Here's the Hepster. What's up, Hep?
So that offense, even though we didn't, get any points, that still looks so much better than what we were dealing with almost all season, right?
100%. It just seems like, and again, a competent offense. There's plays being called. It's moving. We're not going, and this is only obviously the first couple of moments, right? That's just his first drive, but like we're moving the football. It's not this archaic, wow, for the first time since 1942, the Jets have 2 yards in the first quarter. Like they're actually moving it. They're finding a first down or two. So yeah, I think this is why the Jets made that quarterback change clearly.
I mean, I don't know why we didn't do it earlier, but I guess there's a learning curve for everybody. And
sure.
What do you think's gonna? Well, we'll talk about that later. I'll see you in the rebound.
Okay, appreciate it. There you go, Hepster joining us here on the program. And yes, we'll keep an eye out for that. What that could mean for the future and things of that nature. But hey, it's a great point by Hep, though, that like this is the reason the Jets made the quarterback change. There's no points. I'm not saying, hey, move over, greatest show on turf. The Jets are just moving the football. Tyrod Taylor's finally got, oh, there's Mason. Oh, there's Mason. Oh, wait, there's no one there? Okay, I guess I'll run and take what's there. He's just running an average offense. He's just playing average quarterback play, which, by the way, is a massive improvement over what we've seen recently. Any Jet says, it's like watching BG from 10 years ago, young man with no beard. And 10 years ago, I wasn't even doing a video show. I was doing a Jets podcast, but it was audio only. So a very different world. So yeah, no beard. We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah. Steve Shogun is saying that Sauce Gardner injury looks really bad, and that's awful news. I saw an all 22 clip. It's hard to even get a good sense of the injury. So hopefully he's okay. J-Boy, I swear the day the Jets get a quarterback, I'll walk to your door just to hug you. I think we'll all hug each other when that happens. It's going to be a very emotional moment if and when that does happen for the Jets eventually before we're dead. 7:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Falcons have the ball at their own 10-yard line. Jawan Briggs looked like he jumped. We'll see if that was a false start. Jawan is immediately pointing at himself. So, yes, encroachment on the defense. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 5 for the Falcons. A quick jump by the Jets defense. Again, Aaron Glenn's done a pretty good job of curtailing a lot of the penalty issues, but you screw yourself when you get Austin McNamara gets this beautiful punt and backs the Falcons up to their own 10-yard line. They give them 5 free yards with a stupid jump. So make sure you're watching the football, guys. All right, 1st and 5 here for the Falcons, 7-10 remaining. Play action shot by Kirk Cousins, who throws it over the middle, wide open to the right side. Tompkins with a big chunk play. Great call by the Falcons, 1st and 5. I would have done play action on that first down play too, because you just have an extra, sort of yardage to play with. Play action to Bijan Robinson. Also, when Bijan is successful, that makes that play action play even better. Tompkins with a big chunk play out to that right side. Kirk Cousins has time and finds a man wide open. Azareye'h Thomas was in coverage for the New York Jets on that play. A fresh set of downs for the Atlanta Falcons. 1st and 10. They are at their 34-yard line. Kirk Cousins under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to Bijan Robinson out the left side. Man, Bijan is just so damn fast. Jermaine Johnson was right on him, but it didn't matter. That's a gain of 10 on the play. They're going to officially call it a gain of 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Just explosive. Bijan Robinson, that one cut Ferrari, 0 to 60 so quickly, and Jermaine Johnson gets on top of him, but a gain of 9 on the play by Bijan. This could be, spoiler alert, a massive Bijan Robinson game here in this contest, especially if the Jets can't stop this run. 2nd and 1 for the Falcons here. Maybe another play action opportunity here for the Falcons at the 43-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Bijan Robinson, who I believe he got the first down. We'll see where the ref spotted it. It appeared to be enough for a first down. We'll see what the officials say. If so, that'll be a 1st and 10 play. Here we go. Chubba Hubba. Nice touchdown for the Panthers. There you go. They're massive underdogs at home. All right, they are giving him a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Kirk Cousins under center. Bijan Robinson's alone back behind him. Falcons are at the 45-yard line. All right, halfback misdirection play action. Jets blitz, and Kirk Cousins just dirts the ball to his tight end. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 for the Falcons. Kirk Cousins did a halfback misdirection play, and Jamian Sherwood came screaming, it appears, right up the A-gap, and he was right in Kirk Cousins' pocket. Good chip block by Bijan Robinson, or it would have been a big sack by Jamian Sherwood. And then also Francisco Mauigoa, the rookie linebacker out of Miami, also getting in the mix for the Jets. It's going to be 2nd and 2 here for the Atlanta Falcons. All right, Kirk Cousins shotgun set. Kyle Pitts in motion. Getting into a tight formation here. Kirk Cousins throws it over the middle to Kyle Pitts. Dives for the first down. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Atlanta Falcons. Kyle Pitts on the play. 1st and 10, 5:01 remaining here in the first quarter for the Atlanta Falcons as they are driving. This game is scoreless at this point. Jets are 2-9, Falcons 4-7. Here we go again. Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green, here on the program. No Drake London in this game. He's been dynamic. He leads the Falcons in every major receiving statistical category. That's catches, yards, and touchdowns so far this season. So they're doing it without Drake London today. All right. Falcons are in Jets territory at the 45-yard line. Kirk Cousins fakes the handoff to Tyler Algier and then flips it back to Tyler Algier. Jets swarm. Very nice job. And they swarmed for a gain of 2 perhaps on the play. It was a play action dump off back to Algier, who gained 4 on that left side. Very nice swarm job by the Jets defense. Hey, attack the football. Very nice job. Jets, of course, are the only team in the NFL without an interception. We'll see if Kirk Cousins is in the giving mood around the holiday season. Jets would like to end that interception drought today, I'm sure. Give their Jets offense a short field to work with. Although it's becoming less of a short field to work with as the Falcons are in Jets territory. 2nd and 6 here, 3:54 and ticking here in the first quarter. Pistol set for Kirk Cousins. Algier is the lone back behind him. Kyle Pitts motioning from left to right. Kirk Cousins flips it over to the left side and could be intercepted. They're going to say the ball hit the ground. Jamian Sherwood dove for the ball that deflected up in the air. It is incomplete. Kirk Cousins' intended target was Darnell Mooney, veteran wide receiver on the left side there. Let's get another gander at this replay. Flips it over to Darnell Mooney. Ooh, I don't know if that ball ever hit the ground. Flipped back up into the air, but I'm not sure if Jamian ever came down with it anyway, so I'm not sure if that would have mattered. 3rd and 6, 3:44 remaining here in the first quarter. Empty set for Kirk Cousins. Falcons at the 41-yard line. Flips it over to the left side. Pump fake. Sack-a-palooza. Michael Clemens. Shout out to Indy Jets wherever you are, buddy. Big sack takes the Falcons out of field goal range. Nice job, Michael Clemens. An aggressive sack. Let's get a replay look at that for the Jets. They had a 5-man rush. And Michael Clemens playing some interior. Great work there by Michael Clemens. He's got to watch out, though, because he stood over Kirk Cousins and sort of talk some smack. Got to be careful. That could be a penalty. You don't want to ruin the great play that you made. Bradley Pinion back on the field for the Falcons. He will punt from the 45.5-yard line. Bradley Pinion with a punt. Boots it. Okay, Isaiah Williams fakes the fair catch, and the ball squirts out to the 5-yard line. That's where the Jets offense will take over with 2:51 remaining here in the first quarter. Nice play by Michael Clemens, baby. Okay, nice sack-a-palooza. Got to give it credit to the back end of the defense, having some coverage where Kirk Cousins has to start squirming around in the pocket. Feeds right into a Michael Clemens sack. Very nice job by Michael Clemens. Shout out to you, Uncle Indy. Boom shakalaka. Hop on Pop saying Clemens' first sack of the season. All right, there you go. I did not have that statistic in front of me, so shout out to Michael Clemens. Michael Clemens. Hey, the Jets need people to step up, and it's good to see Michael Clemens step up, getting his first sack of the season. Every year of his career, he's had at least a half a sack, dating when he was a rookie, he had 2.5 sacks. 2023 had a half a sack. Last year, he had a career high in sacks and 4.5. So now he's officially on the board with a full solo sack. So he is on the board. Salute to Michael Clemens. There you go, Indy. Clemens, baby! First one. Very nice. Nage Iboko saying that was a weird sack. It was strange sort of how that developed, but nonetheless, very nice. Yes. Go to a View 6203 on YouTube saying the Jets defense looks better, which is crazy to think that you traded away 2 of your best players in Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner, and the Jets defense, quite frankly, has looked pretty good. Certainly a motivated group. There's no question about it. That's been refreshing. J-Boy saying, damn, at this point, if I see them get an interception, I might just start walking. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's going to happen eventually. It would stun me if we go through the entire season because there's just a level, I know Steve Wilkes apparently doesn't believe this, there is a level of luck involved that happens with an interception. Sure, right place, right time, that helps, or just being a ball hawk or being super talented. I'm sure those things help too, but, it's just luck. Ball bouncing right up in the air, you're like, oh, there it is. Ka-ching! And cash it in. That's a big piece of the puzzle. J-Boy, every wide open wide receiver falls at the feet of the GM. Damn, I like Moore, though. Yeah, Malachi Moore is a fun little player. I like Malachi. We'll see how he continues to develop. M.M. Morris. We've had 4 quarterbacks that have started for other teams this year. Yeah, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold. I'm sure I'm going to miss others. Joe Flacco, obviously. I'm probably missing somebody else, too, that you're talking about. But Vegas Nick, I know you and your lovely lady will decide on your beard, but a fan poll on keeping it like it is or grow it back out would be enlightening. Yeah, we'll have to see what the fans think about that. My fiance does not like it, but maybe it'll grow on her. Who knows? 2:51 remaining here in the first quarter. Game scoreless. Some nice moments here by the Jets defense early on. We'll see if the Jets offense can pick it up. Not too bad on their first drive. We'll see what else they have in it. Jets are backed up. They're at their own 5-yard line. Tyrod Taylor under center. Breece Hall's the lone back behind him. Mason Taylor motions from right to left. Run right up the middle. Breece Hall spin move. He might have lost one on the play. Not sure he got back to the line of scrimmage here. It's going to be about a 2nd and 11. It's called a loss of 1 on the play. 2:39 and ticking here in the first quarter. Jets have the ball. 2-9 on the season. Falcons 4-7. Falcons backed up the Jets. Nice punt by Bradley Pinion, putting the Jets in a tough pickle. Yes, it's officially 2nd and 11 here. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. Breece Hall to his left. 2 wide receivers out to the right. Motion in, John Mechie III. Tyrod Taylor. Quick pass out to, nice hit upstairs. Adonai Mitchell with the catch. Very nice play. It's going to be 3rd and manageable. Good catch by Adonai Mitchell. His first home game in front of the fans. Shout out to Adonai. Nice catch for 6 yards. 3rd and 4. 2:03 and ticking here in the first quarter. I really want to see more from Adonai Mitchell. Really excited about some of those advanced analytics showing his separation numbers. He's getting open, but he needs to catch the ball consistently. He's had a few too many drops that's coming over here to the Jets. Also had some drop issues throughout his career. Tyrod Taylor, shotgun set, 3rd and 4. Let's see if the Jets offense can stay alive here. Here we go. Brees Hall to his right. Could be a screen opportunity. John Mechie III moving. John Mechie III, or Tyrod Taylor, deep shot to Adonai Mitchell, and a flag comes out. They're going to get passing interference. Now, I would say this for Adonai Mitchell. Adonai, you got to do a much better job of attacking the football. When a ball is short, because Adonai Mitchell had some separation there, when the ball is short, you need to do a better job of jumping through the DB. They are officially calling it, so it's going to be a first down, passing interference, spot foul against A.J. Terrell, the talented corner from the Falcons. Adonai Mitchell didn't do a whole heck of a lot to fight towards the ball, but A.J. Terrell ran into him, which made it a little bit easier. So shout out to Adonai Mitchell. Nice play, massive pass interference call there that gives the Jets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. They jump all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great job. Tyrod Taylor, empty set here for the Jets. 4-man rush for the Falcons. Tyrod Taylor chucks it over to the right side, finds Jeremy Ruckert, the Ohio State product. Very nice. Jeremy Ruckert on the catch. Shout out to old Jeremy. Very nice. Gain of 3 on the play on that right side. 2nd and 7 for the Jets. 1:21 and ticking here in the first quarter. Again, Adonai Mitchell, drawn passing interference calls, catching the football, all those things. Isaiah Davis in for Brees Hall in the backfield, lone back behind Tyrod Taylor. 2nd and 7. 1:09 to ticking here in the first quarter. Here we go. Jets are moving and grooving here. 41-yard line. Tyrod Taylor, play action to Isaiah Davis, escapes the pressure. Oh, he does not escape the pressure. He does escape the pressure and then throws it over to the left side towards Isaiah Davis. Good Lord. Crazy play there. Tyrod Taylor absolutely got lit up like a Christmas tree. Jeez-a-loo. I mean, this looked like a disaster of a play. Play action Isaiah Davis. And then James Pierce Jr. was throwing around Tyrod Taylor, spinning around, and ripped off his arm sleeve. And Tyrod Taylor escaped. And then he throws it and got absolutely destroyed by 2 Falcons defenders. Would have been a massive sack yardage loss play. That was a scary play there for the Jets. Tyrod Taylor getting spun around like the top. 3rd and 7. Play clock runs all the way down. I assume the Jets call a timeout. Tyrod Taylor looks absolutely gassed after that wild event. He's getting tossed around and then gets sacked. It's the first charge timeout of the half for the New York Jets. Good Lord, what a bizarre play that was. Shout out to Tyrod Taylor for getting it out and not taking the negative play of the sack, but that was an absolutely wild turn of events. Wild. Old Tyrod Taylor there. Nice job. Escaping pressure, though. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. It is rainy, yes. Weather is a factor. I agree, Hep. Weather is a factor there, of course. Jazz 1662 says, you do an excellent job. Tried 4 other channels that sub to you. Very nice. Oh, appreciate that, Jazz. Thank you for joining the YouTube channel on the play-by-play. 54 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 3rd and 7 for the New York Jets. Shotgun set for Tyrod. Takes it. Looks like he's taking a shot to the left side. Throws it over to Adonai Mitchell, and it is a catch. That is a first down on 3rd and 7. Nice connection. Tyrod Taylor to Adonai Mitchell on the left side. They give him plenty of space. Runs a nice outplay to the boundary. And nice Adonai Mitchell awareness of where the sideline is, and that is a catch 2 feet in. Toe drag swag. That's a first down. Nice job, Adonai Mitchell. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Tyrod Taylor giving the first down side. First down for the Jets. 26 seconds and ticking here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Again, this game is scoreless. The Jets are in Falcons territory at the 48-yard line. Tyrod Taylor hands it off to Brees Hall up the middle, who chucks forward for about a gain of 6. That's likely going to be the final play of the first quarter there, folks. Scoreless contest. A lot of fun. Some fun action on defense, fun action on offense so far. No points, but I like it. I like what we're seeing so far on both sides of the football. There is an injury on the play. Falcons defenders getting some additional medical attention from the officials. They'll likely still run this down, and they are. They're running it down officially to the end of the first quarter, so we are going to enter the second quarter as that Falcons defender gets some additional medical help there on the field. Hopefully he's okay. There you go. Appreciate all the compliments so far. The best way you can, if you are enjoying the product, there's two things you guys can do. First off, like the video on YouTube. Appreciate it. It's a free way to contribute. It's right there. And feel free to hit that subscribe button, baby. We have a daily Jets talk show at 7:30 a.m. every morning. We talk about the latest Jets news, rumors, nuggets, things of that nature on the show. We have a lot of guests on the program. We do these live watch parties for every Jets game. So hopefully you guys are getting a real kick out of that. Do some additional coverage as well. Boy Green meets Woody on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Another Jets talk show at 3 o'clock. And I also do some other Jet shows out there in the universe, weekly interviews with Jake Asman, ESPN radio analyst as well, which is terrific. So hopefully you guys are enjoying all of that content here on the program. Let's officially switch the graphic to quarter two. Jets Falcons. Again, I am your humble host, Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green, wearing the Brett Favre jersey, both for Jets legend Brett Favre and Atlanta Falcons legend Brett Favre. There you go. Give a shout out to old Favre. All right, let's go to the phone lines. We're set to kick off quarter two. We got Hepster here. What's up, Hep?
Hey, Paul, that was a crazy play. Was that a blitz coming off the that end
100%.
over there?
100%. It was off the right edge. Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, what do you do in that? Should there have been a back to pick that up, or just a quick release, or?
Yeah, two things here. First off, there should have been a chip on the tight end. I believe there's a tight end on that right side, so that chip should have happened. Also, Tyrod's got to, try to understand where the extra heat's coming from. So you can either do a kick slide protection out to the right, so then your extra is covered up on the end, or sometimes I guess you get caught with your pants down. So we got a little lucky there. He happened to be wearing a sleeve, and the Falcons defender, James Pierce Jr., the rookie, happened to be grabbing it and just rips off. He's like, son of a, and then Tyron's able to squirrel out of there.
That was a hell of a play.
Yeah,
that was a hell of a play.
Yeah,
that saved us about 40 yards, I think, almost, right?
100%. And quite frankly, the drive, as it remains alive, there's no way the Jets on what would have been like 3rd and 40 would have been able to convert on that. So kept a drive alive. A good little mobility there from Tyrod. Okay,
not a bad quarter. It was at least entertaining, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's all we can hope for, Hepster.
We're not coming from behind, so that's good.
Yeah, that's refreshing. Guys. Appreciate it, Hep. Also, let's jump over to Brick City Jets here on the program. Welcome back, Brick City. Good to see you.
What's going on, BG? Hopefully, we can get this dub today. Defense is playing up to par. Michael Clemens with a sack. I never thought I would see the day of that happening. But hey, I'll take it. I know there's a lot of people that want to tank. I'm not for the tank. I just want wins. Let's go out with a season on a high note. The draft is just around the corner. It's going to be another long off season. It's going to be longer because the season's already over. I just want to see some confident football today. And that's all, man. Look, nice cut, by the way.
Okay, you like that, huh?
Yeah. Not bad. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. I don't have to beat up your barber. They did a good job.
Okay. God bless
I'm
America.
going to watch the game. All right. Take care, BG.
Appreciate you, Brick City. Yes, got a clean shave here, so very nice. It is 3rd and 7 now for the Jets. All right, Breece Hall, shotgun set. Breece Hall to Tyrod Taylor's left. 3rd and 7. The Jets are at the 45-yard line, outside of field goal range here. Big play here. Tyrod Taylor takes a shotgun snap, flips it over to the right side, a diving Mason Taylor. Oh, incomplete. They gave the 6-7 sign, the kids say. I can't believe I actually made that reference here on the show. I feel disgusting and I should take a shower. All right, Tyrod Taylor, by the way, flipped it over to Mason Taylor, but they're saying he bobbled the ball as he hauled it in. Would have put the Jets into field goal range. The Jets are not in field goal range, so I assume the Jets are going to punt here on 4th and 7 with 14-11 remaining here in the second quarter. I would assume. AG is screaming into his microphone, though, so let's see if maybe some trickeration or something's happening here. No, it is a punt. I figured so. For Austin McNamara from the 45-yard line. Here we go. 14-11 remaining here in the second quarter. Falcons are coming after him, but McNamara gets the punt off. Nice job. Ooh, a fumble. Oh, my goodness, that's a touchdown. Quintez Stickers. Wait. Is that a touchdown? Are they going to call it down on the field? That was a muffed punt by the Atlanta Falcons. It's either a touchdown for the Jets or the Jets are at the 2-yard line here. Wait a second. Let's see what is called on the field here. The officials are grouping up here. Yeah, it's an absolute fumble. Falcons touched it first. And the loose biscuit, Quantez Stickers collected it at the 2-yard line, but rolled into the end zone. He was untouched. We'll see. Are you allowed to advance the fumbled punt? They're going to call it 1st and goal. Wow. Huge play by the Jets. A little bit of luck, a turnover, their second turnover of the season on a old fumble rooski. Very nice by Jamal Agnew by the Falcons. 1st and goal for the Jets. The Jets offense immediately back out there. 14 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Second turnover of the season for the New York Jets. We got to cherish them because we never know when they're going to come, baby. A little rainy out there. Get a fumble rooski. 1st and goal for the Jets. 14 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Nice play by Quantez Stickers, who's been terrific on special teams all season long. Shout out there as well. If you're the Jets, you got to punch in a touchdown here, baby. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. Handoff up the middle to Breece Hall, who dives forward. Touchdown! Breece! Touchdown! Breece Hall! The Jets are officially on the board immediately, cashing in on that Jamal Agnew fumble rooski. The Jets got a touchdown, baby, off a turnover. Short field for your offense to work with. That's just complimentary football, folks. Tyrod Taylor took the shotgun snap, handed off to Breece Hall, who went untouched right up the middle. Diddle, diddle. That's a touchdown. Let's see. The extra point is pending here for old Nick Folk and company. Jets are up 6-0 against the Falcons. If Folk converts here, that'll make it 7-0 here with 13:58 remaining here in the first half. Nick Folk kicks it, and it's good, folks. That is a 7-0 lead for your gosh darn New York Jets, baby. Booyah. Let's go. Jamal Agnew fumble, loose biscuit, and just like that, Quantez Stickers jumps on it, and the Jets convert. 7-0 lead for your New York Jets. Yeah! Let's go, baby! Woohoo! Let's play some action. Yes! All friggin' day, baby. Let's go! Booyah! Complimentary football, baby. We got Terrence in here. Let's go. Number 1 Australian Jet fan. Hell yeah. Yo, Holmes, baby. Special teams, baby. You love to see it. Finish it, Breece. What the folk? Let's friggin' go. Everyone's lighting it up in the comment section. We love it. Chris Bancho's been elite on special teams this season. Back to my boy, Brick City Jets, baby.
What a play. What a play by Stickers. Breece lightning in the end zone. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The Falcons are not protected by the dome. They're out in weather. I feel a win today, man. I feel lucky, BG. I feel lucky. I feel there's a big dub coming our way, baby. I feel there's a big dub coming our way. You take care of mine.
Appreciate you, Brick. Yeah, I'm feeling it too, man. The moment feels right. It feels like energy's in the air, baby. What a friggin' play. Great. Again, Quantez Stickers has been a wonderful gunner all year. I know he'd like to play more on defense this year, and maybe he'll get some of those opportunities, but way to go. Sometimes you get, hey, we just talked about it at the beginning, how much is luck factored in, right? The weather, right? You have a dome team, to Brick City's point, coming out into the elements, getting some rain. They're not used to it when they're catching a punt, and then the ball comes up loose, and the Jets have had a few fumbles like that are out there for the taking. They haven't jumped on all of them. Way to take advantage. Let's go. Yo, Holmes, can we get a pick? I would love nothing more than to get the interception drought over with. I think we're getting it today. A super sticker coming from our boy, our number 1 Austrian Jets fan, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
That's 2 more raffle tickets for a guy, our number 1 Austrian Jet fan. 118 raffle tickets so far this month, baby. Let's go. Abso-friggin-lutely. And Cole Young with a 5-pack of Boy Green Coffee Club memberships. Let's go. 5 memberships or more being gifted. We must play this. Kevin James, kick us off.
Kevin James. I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
We'll read those 5 new members in just a second. The Falcons on the return takes it out to the 28-yard line, and it looks like there is some sort of a ruckus going on between the Falcons and Jets at the end of that play, some extracurricular activities. Again, Cole Young, you have 28 raffle tickets to our contest. You're the 5 new members of the Boy Green Coffee Club. Shout out, let's go. Appreciate the hype. Hippo, that Austrian Jet fan sent in on that one. Chance RXW, we have Fernando Lovelace. Appreciate you. King Sismic, Chris Daly, Sir Luca, all getting Boy Green Coffee Club membership. Shout out to our boy Cole Young, baby. More on that in a second. Falcons under center, 28-yard line. Handoff to Bijan Robinson up the middle. Breaks a tackle, cuts off to the right side. He's off to the races. Plows through Zaire Thomas and jumps out to the 47-yard line. Bijan Robinson takes the Falcons into Jets territory. Massive play. Bijan Robinson, excellent vision on this halfback play. Counter run. Cuts back to the right side, cuts against the grain of the defense here. Zaire Thomas tries to tackle him, totally whiffs, but Malachi Moore, the other rookie, finishes him off on the tackle. But shout out again to Cole Young here with the 5 raffle tickets and also 5 memberships, as well as our number 1 Austrian Jet fan, baby. Nice. Appreciate you, Austrian. Look at that, baby. A $5 Euro super chat, which counts as 2 raffle tickets towards our contest. Kirk Cousins, play action, flips it back out to Bijan Robinson, who was lined up as a wide receiver, dives forward to about the 37-yard line. He was lined up out wide, got the screenplay as a wide receiver on the play. Bijan Robinson has a lot of wiggle, shaking and baking all over the place, diving forward. Nice play once again by Bijan Robinson. There was a gain of 8 on that left side there. Jets lead 7-0, 12:38 and ticking here in the second quarter. Gain of 8 on the play again by Bijan Robinson. Weather, again, is certainly a factor in this contest. There's some rain. Kirk Cousins directly under center. Jets bringing some heat, it appears. Takes it. Handoff to Bijan Robinson, who immediately gets eaten up in the backfield. Jawan Briggs and company does not toss him to the ground because of the potential for a penalty, but the Jets absolutely swarm. Great play, and a shout out to Jawan Briggs, who fired off the line of scrimmage and ate up Bijan Robinson for lunch. Plows through the double team and then just swallows up Bijan, allows others to all swarm to him, and the rest of the Jets defense follows suit. Jawan Briggs has been such a wonderful find by the New York Jets, and the Jets got him for a late round pick swap. Unbelievable. Great Jawan Briggs addition. A loss of several. It's 3rd and 6 now for the Falcons. Loss of 4 on the play. 11:42 and ticking here in the second quarter. Shotgun set for Kirk Cousins. It's at the 43-yard line. Jets bringing some extra heat, and he sacks him. He takes him down. That is Tony Adams on the DB blitz off the left side. Hit Kirk Cousins on the blind side, and boom, shakalaka. A sackapalooza for the New York Jets. Came off the blind side. Great play by Tony Adams, who comes up right offside and boom, nearly strips the ball as well. Unable to do that. Takes him. Oh, man, if Tony Adams had a better tomahawk, that is likely a fumble as well. Could have been another turnover by the New York Jets. As it is, a huge sackapalooza backs up the Falcons. 4th and 14. Guess who? Bradley Pinion back on the field, kicking it from midfield. Launches it to the Jets. Isaiah Williams calls for a fair catch at the... dives forward. That was a very dangerous, sort of misjudged where that ball was coming in. Nonetheless, Isaiah Williams racks it in at the 18-yard line. Man, some splash plays on offense and defense from the New York Jets so far. Pretty gosh darn exciting stuff, folks. Pretty gosh darn exciting stuff. Frankie saying, we need a pick now. I agree. Can we get that man to do a Jets chant? He's a Jets fan. Yes, let's get more Jet chants. Terrific. Shout out to Sir Luca, a new member of the Boy Green Coffee Club. Awesome. Thanks, Cole. Go Jets. Yes, sir. Great to have you as part of the group, Sir Luca. Yes, sir. Back to the phone lines. Hepster.
Okay, we're looking good and I think the way to finish this off is let's have a nice long offensive drive, right? Mm-hmm. With a nice touchdown. And then that would make me feel good. The defense is playing good today. The special teams has been playing good all year. And if the offense did that, that would be a nice bow right before the half or something, right?
Especially since the Jets get the ball back in the second half. So that would be terrific, number one. And number two, they're not operating from their own 3-yard line this time. They're going to be hovering around the 20-yard line. So it should be just normal field position. And hopefully that allows Taylor Eckstrom to sort of do what he wants with the playbook. When you're at the 2 or 3 yard line, you got to call certain stuff to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Joan at the 18-yard line. So I'm hoping we see Tanner Angstrom get creative here.
Yeah, me too. Okay, peace out.
Appreciate it, Hep. Thank you so much. Appreciate the phone calls. That is the pinned comment on youtube.com/boygreen25. Again, we'll try to take some phone calls during breaks and intermissions for you guys that would like to call in for the show. Yo Home says, fair catch for no reason. Yeah, it didn't seem like there was a lot around him. I would have preferred Isaiah Williams be a bit more aggressive in that scenario, especially as someone that has gotten a return touchdown this season. Austrian Jet fan giving a shout out to Tony Adams. Much maligned Tony Adams. He's had a rough season. Now back as a starter with Andre Cisco out for the year. Very nice. MFC says Quincy would have stripped him for sure. Now, Quincy, if we remember back to the Cardinals game last year, he stripped Kyler Murray, but was in the middle of his celebration, so worrying about where the ball was, and the ball went back to, Kyler there. So, yeah, Quincy may have done that. Yeah, Clemens is playing out of his mind. Jawan Briggs, all of these shout-outs here, Austrian Jet fan, agreed. It's been good. Yeah, Quintez Diggers deserves some love. MFC saying, hey, Kevin James, BG. Yes, we should get Kevin James Jet Champ. That's probably out there in the universe. I got to add that to the rotation. I got to go find that. I'm sure that's out there somewhere. Yeah, probably is. Good shout out to Cole Young and our number one Austrian Jet fan so far. Let's see what the Jets offense can do here. They've gotten some plays, 7-play drive, 8-play drive, and then that touchdown on the 1-play drive. We'll see what the Jets can do. The Jets are at their own 17.5-yard line. Hand off to Breece Hall to the right side. He's got some open green grass ahead of him. Dives to about the 25-yard line is where they'll call it for Breece. Nice little run there. Run off to the right. Gain of 7 on the play for Breece Hall. Cup your hands together and give me a Breece. Very nice. Jets and Falcons are pretty close. 87 yards of offense for the Falcons, 75 yards of offense for the Jets so far. Both have 5 first downs. Time of possession eerily similar as well. Gain of 7 on the play by Breece Hall. Tyrod Taylor shotgun set. They're at the 25-yard line here. And Tyrod Taylor with a handoff to Breece Hall again, and he's eaten up in the backfield. Loss of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Falcons defense was all over that Breece halfback draw play there. They were all over it. They'll officially call it 3rd and 4. It looked even worse than that, to be honest with you. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Jets, to Hep's point, let's keep a drive alive. Let's keep the Jets on the field. That would be wonderful. Spectacular. Let's go. They're showing some Bijan Breece Hall conversations before the game. Very nice. All right. 3rd and 4 for the Jets. Tyrod Taylor shotgun set. Isaiah Davis in the game for Breece Hall. Tyrod Taylor. Some extra heat coming for him. He threw it in the direction of Isaiah Williams. Incomplete pass. 4th and 4. Jets are immediately off the field. Sorry, Hepster. Didn't get one of those long drives you were hoping for. Tyrod threw it in the general direction of Isaiah Williams, but no bueno. 9:34 remaining here in the second quarter. Jets immediately giving it back to the Dirty Birds. Jets lead 7-0. That, of course, coming off a muffed punt by the Falcons, and Jets immediately cashing in on a Breece Hall touchdown. Austin McNamara with the boot. Yeah, he's been one of the best punters in football. Absolute bomb coming from Austin McNamara, and Quintez Diggers knocks it out at around the 23-yard line. Great punt. Let's take another gander at this one. And it was a little low. Isaiah Williams maybe could have caught it if he made an adjustment, but Tyrod could have given him a better ball. All right, let's go to some of your guys' comments. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the video. Like the video, folks. Let's see what you guys are talking about in the comments. Terrible play call, Yo Home says. Terrible play call. Yeah, running back draws are sort of hit and miss for me. They have a wide range of success and failure. I don't love it. Don't love it. Rob giving us a shout out on YouTube. Rob Davila. Appreciate you, Rob. Love the 2022 draft of the undrafted players. Joe left his fingerprints here. Yeah, Joe, again, wasn't terrible. Joe Douglas was not terrible, but hey, it's about wins, and he blew the quarterback thing. Let's go to Spherian saying, love the throwback Titans jersey. Appreciate that. Again, I try to, if I can, do a little head nod to the matchup or something. This is a Brett Favre New York Titans throwback jersey. I love the New York Titans jerseys. I had a rant about this on the morning show. It's a tip of the cap, of course, to Brett Favre, who played for our Jets, the crazy trade in 2008. I remember that season like the back of my hand, taking out the 10-0 Titans that year in Nashville. There's a lot of really cool moments, beating the Patriots in overtime. man, in a primetime game was terrific. Of course, Brett Favre started his career with the Atlanta Falcons when he was announced as Brett Favre. When they drafted him, and then he was traded to the Packers, and the rest is history. So this is the note to the Falcons and Jets playing today. And yes, absolutely love the New York Titans jersey. I know that is a controversial jersey take, apparently, but again, I am a big football fan of history. Spherian and the Jets from 1960 to 1962 started off as the New York Titans. Without the New York Titans, the New York Jets don't exist. And then in 1963, the Titans became the Jets, and that's where everything has sort of turned into here. So I love our history. I know blue and gold are not what some people say is a green and white, but it is our history. We should embrace it. So I love these jerseys, and quite frankly, I hope the Jets bring them back at some point. Really enjoyed them. I've got this blue and gold home jersey, which is a Brett Favre jersey, and I have a custom white AFL Titans throwback jersey, which I don't get to wear often. It is my nickname from high school when I played football, which was All Day, was my nickname in high school. So, yes, absolutely. Raheem Morris getting all kinds of love and selfies with fans before the game. Beautiful. All right, again, Jets lead 7-0 over the Atlanta Falcons, 9:24 remaining in the first half. Falcons have the ball. Kirk Cousins play action, flips it out to the right side, naked, over to 87. I believe that's Felipe Franks, the Falcons' backup tight end, also former college quarterback. I believe that was Felipe Franks on the catch and 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4 for the Falcons. Kirk Cousins has 47 yards passing in this game. The Jets have done a nice job bottling him up. Bijan Robinson less so. Gain of 6 on that play. 9 minutes and ticking here in the second quarter. Jets lead 7-0. Here we go. Pistol set here for Kirk Cousins. 8:53 and ticking. The Falcons are at their own 29-yard line, down 7. Kirk Cousins hands it off to the left side. Bijan Robinson dives forward. First down. Fresh set of downs once again for the Atlanta Falcons. Here on the play. Bijan is just so good. He can run the football. He can catch the football. He's one of the most dynamic players. If you ever get a chance to get him in fantasy, I did have the chance, but I didn't take him because I'm an idiot. I had the first overall pick in our fantasy draft, took Jamar Chase. It ended up working out. I got a lot of great Jamar Chase moments, and then I traded him before the trade deadline, and my team's in second place in fantasy for those who do care about my fantasy team for no apparent reason. 1st and 10 here for the Falcons. Kirk Cousins, play action to Bijan Robinson, throws it back to Bijan Robinson, and the Jets eat him up in the backfield for a loss of 2. They sniffed out the screenplay. Play action to Bijan, look out to the right, throw it back to the left to Bijan Robinson. The Jets were all over it. Officially a loss of 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Nice job by the Jets defense. They were not fooled by all the chicanery happening there by the Atlanta offense. Little misdirection, little left, little right, little left, right, left, right, left, right. So sorry. That did not work. There we go. 7:40 and ticking here in the second quarter. Falcons shotgun set. Bijan Robinson to Kirk Cousins left. Here we go. Darnell Mooney fakes the motion. Kirk Cousins. Jets bring a little extra heat. Kirk Cousins throws it over the middle to Kyle Pitts, who drags several Jets defenders and gets a fresh set of downs. First down. He dragged 4 or 5 Jets defenders over the yellow marker. Terrific. Kyle Pitts is a lot of man. 6'5", 250 coming out of the Florida Gators. Kyle Pitts is a big boy. He caught it over the middle, and then he just dragged. Let me count how many defenders here. Made contact. 1, 2, 3, and just drags them for a first down. Kyle Pitts is a talented SOB. By the way, a free agent after this year, if the Jets have any interest in the talented former first-round draft choice. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Fakes the handoff once again. A lot of play action. Deep shot by Kirk Cousins over the middle. Misfired, almost intercepted by Malachi Moore. Would have been the first interception of the season for the New York Jets. Kirk Cousins misfired over the middle. Looks like, once again, Felipe Franks was involved there. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons, 6:38 and ticking here in the second quarter. Yeah, Kirk Cousins with a deep shot over the middle. That was David Sills the fifth, I keep calling him Felipe Franks. I got all my players mixed up. That was David Sills the fifth, 2nd and 10 for the Falcons, 6:38 remaining here in the second quarter. Empty set, although it's a unique formation. Bijan Robinson motioning from left to right. Some eye candy there. Gets the screen back to Kyle Pitts, who stiff arms and breaks a tackle diving into Jets territory. Fascinating play. And it looked like we had a screen to the left. Bijan Robinson, eye candy motion from left to right, gets the Jets defense looking that direction, and then screen back to a different player. A lot of creativity coming from this Atlanta offense right now. That was a gain of 7 on the play by Kyle Pitts. Terrific job. He's got 3 catches for 30 yards on the day, does Kyle Pitts. They are involving Kyle Pitts early and often here. 3rd and 3 for the Falcons. This is where the Jets have dominated this game around midfield and getting the Falcons into negative situations. Empty set here for Kirk Cousins. Jets seem like they're bringing some extra heat. We'll see if they do, and they are bringing extra heat. Kirk Cousins escapes the initial pressure, then fires it off to the right side, and Brandon Stevens breaks up the pass. Wonderful play by Brandon Stevens. He misjudged the initial jump, but then finished the job with a nice pass deflection. Very nice job by Brandon Stevens on the right side. Yeah, took him deep. It looked like he wasn't really beat, and he just misjumped. He jumped initially, missed it, and then found it again. Very nice job by Brandon Stevens. Oh, the Falcons almost came up with it. Nice job by Brandon Stevens' pass breakup there. So the Falcons are in no man's land. We'll see. They likely to punt it with 5:47 remaining, and they do. Bradley Pinion on the field. Bradley Pinion with the punt. A field position battle is broken out here between the Jets and Falcons. Isaiah Williams screaming fire. The ball gets kicked out of bounds. We'll see where the ref officially marks it. Jets will take over offensively with 5:41 remaining here in the first half. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, this game is moving and grooving here, folks. Moving and grooving. View says Stevens got away with one. I don't know if I quite saw it. Again, unless he was pinning the arm on that initial side. Could have been, possibly. Yeah, no flag. Very nice there. Okay. Frankie says that was a shot at a pick. No question about it. That was a shot at a pit. Yoho, I'm saying the Jets defense has been playing like the Pits. Certainly against Kyle Pitts, that's for sure. The announcer forgot to mention Wayne Corbett played for Hofstra. He sure did. Yeah, shout out to Wayne Corbett, Jets legend. Yoho said and Eric Watts, I guess he was also elevated from the practice squad. Eric Watts and Jordan Clark, who's the son of Ryan Clark, ESPN personality, longtime NFLer. So those are 2 names that were elevated from the practice squad. Very nice. Experience and indeed great memories. I actually had a Mark Sanchez jersey. Family member in Africa asked for it, so I obliged. Very nice of you. Yeah, I've got an old school Mark Sanchez jersey, but it's just the old Reebok green jersey. I don't have a New York Titans one. But hey, I'm always occasionally searching on the Facebook Marketplace. There's sometimes people around here in the New York area that are just like, you want this old Jericho Cotchery jersey for $5 or Thomas Jones or something? And I'm normally all over those jerseys. Great memories. For many of those players. I'm always on the lookout for a Facebook Marketplace good deal, whether we give away one of those jerseys here on the show or just for my own personal jersey collection. So, yeah, a lot of great memories from the New York Titans days, which I really appreciate. Absolutely. Grove Pete saying Tyrod Taylor's passing has been horrible. Let me see the overall numbers. We got the raw numbers in front of me. Shout out to the Jets who provide this data for me. Tyrod Taylor's 5-9 for 42 passing yards. This is very Justin Fieldsy first half, that's for sure. Breece Hall has 7 carries for 25 yards, averaging 3.6 a clip. Hasn't really been able to get going. Adonai Mitchell, 2 catches, 18 yards. Mason Taylor, 2 catches, 21 yards. Defense has been flying around, so shout out to the defense. Tony Adams is a sack on the day. Michael Clemens is a sack on the day. So, yeah, let's see if we can get some more offense cooking for sure. But some nice splash plays so far on all sides of the ball. Some nice splash plays so far. All right, Jets lead 7-0. 5:41 remaining in the second quarter. Jets offense takes over at the 19-yard line. I formation. Halfback toss out to the left. Breece Hall breaks a tackle. Gain of about 5 or 6. It'll depend where the officials mark him out of bounds. Maybe 5.5. 5:35 remaining here in the second quarter. They're going to call it a gain of 6. There goes 2nd and 4. Clock now rolling. 5:30 and ticking. Let's call it 2nd and 3. Gain of 7 on the play. Wow, they're really messing up the markers here. Let's call that a gain of 7, on the play. 2nd and 3, Jets lead 7-0. Jets and Falcons fans out there in the audience. Beautiful. Looks more so like gain 2nd and 4 than 2nd and 3, but that's neither here nor there. Tyrod Taylor under center. Halfback toss out to the left again. Breece Hall, spin move, breaks a tackle, and gets the first down and more. There is a penalty on the play, a late penalty. That was a first down for the New York Jets. Beautiful spin move by Breece Hall, but there's a flag, and normally we know what that is. Normally a holding call on that left boundary by a receiver, typically. Let's see what the officials say. Hopefully they pick up the penalty. Maybe I'm being hopeful. We'll see. The head official has to say. Yep, penalty on the Jets, and we'll replay first down. All right, there you go. Or it happened after the Jets achieved a first down, excuse me. That may be it instead. Looked like they called it on John Mechie the third. Yeah, he just sort of tackled the Falcons defender there. So, yeah, we'll see. They end up calling that 2nd and 13. Maybe it was declined. All right. Some weird refereeing going on today. Anywho, 2nd and 13 for the Jets. Jets lead 7-0, 4:55 and ticking here in the second quarter. Again, 2nd and 13 for the New York Jets. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. They're at their own 15-yard line. Isaiah Williams motions from left to right. Sets. Also, Mason Taylor moving on over there. Tyrod Taylor tries to screen pass out to Breece Hall, who cuts around to the other side of the field. A massive loss. I mean, what a disaster of a play. Jets get tackled down at the 11-yard line, loss of 4. It's going to be absolutely a long play here. This was just a disaster of epic proportions. Tried to call a screen out to the left, and that went horrifically wrong. Horrifically wrong. Absolutely terrible. Yep. Awful. I don't mind doing halfback screens, but that one was poorly executed. 3rd and 18 now for the Jets. 3rd and 18. Jets lead 7-0. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Isaiah Davis to Tyrod Taylor's left. Let's see if Tyrod Taylor takes a shot, and he's pressured and gets sacked down to the canvas. Does Tyrod Taylor. Look like James Pierce Jr. on the sack there for the Falcons. Leonard Floyd, who has a special place in Jet fans' hearts. For blowing out Aaron Rodgers' Achilles in 2023. Thanks, Leonard. Appreciate that. Leonard Floyd got chipped by Mason Taylor and then just was able to beat Armand Membu. Got the sack. Got it back to the quarterback there. They also had a chip. 4th and 22 for the Jets. 3:20 and ticking. Austin McNamara booting it from his own end zone. Looks like a masterful boot. Falcons collect it at the 40-yard line. And nice swarm and slip job by the Falcons. All right, the Falcons are going to start their drive at the 37-yard line. The old slip ski, slip on the turf. All right, very nice. Jets lead 7-0, 3:10 remaining here in the contest. All right, let's see what else we got here. Hey, a super chat, baby. Let's get to this from our guy, Frankie. Appreciate it. Every time we get a super chat here from my daughters or Luna.
Wow.
Let's add that to your previous Super Chat totals. Frankie, you've picked yourself up to 30 raffle tickets on the month. You're $1 away from another raffle ticket. He says, can we please get a fucking pick already? It's getting embarrassing. I agree. It is mind-boggling to be the only team in NFL history to not have registered an interception through the first 12 weeks of the season. That has never happened before in the history of football. So for the Jets to be making that kind of history is always depressing. So, again, is it the players? Is it the worst collection of players of all time? Or is it the coaching? I lean towards coaching. The Jets are not barren of talent. They've got talent. So I'm not saying they're the most talented group of all time, but they're not the least talented group of all time. So, yes, let's get luck. Let's get whatever is involved. Let's get a pick. Let's get that monkey off our back, and hopefully when it rains, it pours, and the Jets collect a bunch of turnovers coming up here. So, yeah, specifically with interception, I love that drought to end, Frankie. Let's see if we could get it. Let's see if we could get it, for the love of God. Yes, that would be amazing. Appreciate the super chat, Frankie. Number one Washington Jet fan, any details on the newly signed rugby player? I'll give you what I can. I wrote a piece about this a couple of days ago. He's from the NFL's International Pathway Program. His name is, one second. I normally am a real stickler about name pronunciations. It is Pascal Ikiji. is his name. Again, I don't know if that's a proper pronunciation for his last name. I'm normally a stickler about that sort of thing. Leonda Wiegand, who is our German offensive lineman, went on practice squad injured reserve, which means he's out for the season. So the Jets had an extra NFL international pathway spot on their practice squad. Most teams can only keep 16 players, but if you have a NFL International Pathway Program player, you could get 17 players on the practice squad. So Ikiji Pascal filled that spot for Leander Wiegand. The Jets list him as a defensive end, which is interesting. When he worked out at the 2022 NFL Africa combine, which is basically what they had over there, he was listed as a wide receiver. So very athletic guy. We'll see if we get a look at him before the end of the season. All right, getting back here to football. Falcons are at their own 38-yard line. A handoff up the middle to Bijan Robinson, who breaks a couple of tackles and takes out to the 46-yard line. The Jets had some interior pressure, but they were not able to get to Bijan. Kirk Cousins just squeaked the handoff. Let's see who blew up in there. Juwan Briggs nearly had Bijan in the backfield, but missed him. And then Bijan breaking a few tackles as Tony Adams is the one to ultimately get him down to the canvas. He has 75 yards rushing in this game. He's averaging 8.3 yards per clip. He's been terrific. 240 and ticking here in the first half. The Falcons are at the 46-yard line. They're in Jets territory. Pistol formation here for Kirk Cousins. Again, this is where the Jets have dominated the game, making sure the Falcons don't get any better than this. Tyler Algier dives out to, let's call that the 42.5-yard line. It's going to be second down for the Atlanta Falcons. 2nd and 6. Gain of 4 on the play by Tyler Algier. That's likely the last play before the 2-minute warning coming up here. We'll see if the Falcons at least line up to see if they can get a freebie 5 from the Jets. We'll see. It looks like they're pulling up their mic. So, yeah, that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Jets lead 7-0 over the Atlanta Falcons. Let's see. So Ikiji is that talented guy. He's played defensive end, wide receiver, sort of all over the place. Very talented player. Here's some more deets on him. Okay, let me see here. That's on Vegan. Let me get him out here. Some information. They did try out Ikiji earlier this week. He's from South Africa. He was born in Lesotho to Nigerian parents. He's holds citizenship for all 3 parts. He was part of the Pathway program and attended the first NFL Africa camp in Ghana back in 2022. He's listed by the Jets at 6'4", 230 pounds, so he's put on some weight. He's one of 13 players from 12 countries selected as part of the NFL IPP program. In the summer of 2022, he was one of 49 participants hailing from 5 countries: Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Senegal, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Good Lord, that's a tongue twister. He was born in the southern African country of Lesotho. Ikiji played rugby for Grey College in Bloemfontein and later attended Stellenbosch University in the Western Cape province of South Africa. He most recently played with the Sharks, a South African professional rugby team. So a talented player, nice little dart throw there by the New York Jets, number 1 Austin Jet fan. So there's some more info. Troy Starters, good game so far. Do we get the ball after the half? Don't remember kicking or returning at the beginning. Most of us don't remember, Troy, to be honest with you. But yes, the Jets will receive the opening kickoff for the second half. That is correct. Yes. Make sure you guys like the video. MFC, Fields may not want to play in the rain. He may get injured. Yes, that still bothers the bleep out of me, and we have not seen Justin Fields since. Yo Holmes likes some I formation military academy football, baby. There you go. Whatever works. Let's see. Can we take a deep shot? Indy says. I'd love to see it. More shots to like a Adonai Mitchell or perhaps more would be great. Yes, our punter's been solid. Shout out to Austin McNamara. Thank you, Rich, for sending that in. I agree. Austin McNamara has been terrific. A lot of people are saying things about the Sauce Gardner injury. Again, I don't want to speculate. I don't know yet. I don't want to speculate on the injury. So TBD on that. We'll try to catch up on that at halftime. Again, 2-minute warning here. Jets lead 7-0 over the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons are driving. They're in Jets territory at the 43-yard line. Kirk Cousins flips it over to Bijan Robinson on the left side. Quincy Williams is able to wrap him up for a gain of 3, perhaps, on the play. It's going to be third down. Again, this is where the Jets have dominated this game. It's 3rd and 4, and the Jets have sort of stymied the Falcons. They haven't really got beyond this point in this game. Nice job by Quincy Williams being able to get Bijan Robinson down. Nice play there in run defense. Jets are not calling a timeout. The Falcons have not converted a third down so far in this contest. It's 3rd and 4. Clock continues to roll, 1:27 and ticking. Shotgun set here for Kirk Cousins and company. Jets appear to be bringing some extra heat there around the line of scrimmage. We'll see if they do. All right. Kirk Cousins flips it wide open. Who is this? Is that Kyle Pitts? And it is. Kyle Pitts dives to the 30-yard line. Falcons are now well within field goal range. Good Lord. It's like I've been doing something over here, for God's sakes. Kyle Pitts, quick conversion, wide open. Gets it from Kirk Cousins, keeps this drive alive here. Jets take their second timeout. Seems a little late for that now, but there you go, Jets. Not really sure the point of that one, unless you're making some sort of a substitution change. But nonetheless, 1st and 10 here for the Falcons, 1:12 remaining here in this first half. Let's go. Make sure you guys like the video, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Hit that like button. Spread the gospel of all things. Boy Green. Yes, sir. I love doing this. It's an absolute dream. Absolute honor to be able to do this every single week with you guys. Hey, we wait all year for these games, man. We wait all year. Shotgun set for Kirk Cousins. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Bijan Robinson, who carries it forward for a gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2 on the play. Bijan Robinson has been marvelous in this game. There's just no other way to put it. He's been absolutely marvelous. The Falcons are now running with some pace, hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. Kirk Cousins shotgun set. Bijan Robinson to his right. Takes it. Fires it over to the left side. Finds his intended target. That's going to be a first down for the Atlanta Falcons. 1st and 10 with 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Get the first down and got out of bounds on the left side there. Jets still lead 7-0. Falcons have all 3 of their timeouts. They have all the time in the world. They can run whatever they want. They can pass whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. They can attack any part of the field. They have all the time in the world here. Jets, by the way, only have 1 timeout remaining. All right, empty set for Kirk Cousins. Bijan Robinson out to the left. He's now motioning back into the backfield behind Kirk Cousins. Now pistol formation. All right, hands off to the left. Bijan Robinson there. Jets swarm. And takes it out to the 15-yard line. Clock is rolling. 41 seconds. 40 seconds. Tick, 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 tick. Falcons going to have all 3 timeouts. Showing some hustle, running back to the line of scrimmage here. They're wasting a lot of time. A lot of time here for the Falcons. That looked like a false start on Jake Matthews on the left. Kirk Cousins flips it over to the left side. And they're going to call it a catch by Darnell Mooney. Going to call it a catch. It looked like it skipped off the turf. We're going to get an instant replay on that here in just a second. Falcons first charge timeout of the half. 25 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Jets lead 7-0. Getting a Kurt Menefee. Shout out to Kurt Menefee. Yeah, well, Christmas decorations here for old Terry Bradshaw. There you go. We got to get up the Christmas tree. Don't have that up. We've been doing a lot of traveling. We'll see if we can get that up this week. First and goal for the Falcons. 25 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jets lead 7 squat. Falcons are well within scoring range, though. They're at the 6-yard line. They're inside the 6-yard line. 25 seconds remaining here in the first half. Falcons have everything at their disposal. Play action. Kirk Cousins flips it over to the left side. And there is a flag thrown on the play. It looks like it's going to be passing interference in the end zone, which would put the Falcons at the 1-yard line. And yes, they officially call it passing interference in the end zone. Appears to be on Azareye'h Thomas. It's going to be first and goal for the Falcons at the 1-yard line. Kirk Cousins flipped it over to the left side. Let me see if this is a good call here. And yeah, Azareye'h Thomas got in his way and just held his chest plate. It could have been a touchdown. So he switched that up real quick. 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. First and goal. Jets lead 7-0. Azareye'h Thomas getting pulled off the field. Let's see what the play call is. I formation here for the Atlanta Falcons. And handoff to the right side to Bijan. And the Jets hold him. Very nice play by the Jets defense, preventing him from getting in the end zone. Falcons probably immediately call a timeout here, I would imagine. 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Nice. Nice defense by the Jets. Let's see who's responsible for preventing from Bijan getting into the end zone. One-on-one tackle, Isaiah Oliver. Nice tackle by Isaiah Oliver. Jermaine Johnson was chihuahua-ing at the ankles of Bijan, so it wasn't Isaiah Oliver all to his own, but very nice tackle. Bijan now off the field. 2nd and goal, 15 seconds left. Now, Algier is a dynamic running back in his own right. He brings some Brutus beefcake back there. Keep an eye out for that. Okay, 2nd and goal here for the Falcons. 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Making some lineup changes, some substitutions coming in and out. Falcons have one last time out here. Bijan Robinson not on the field. I don't get that, but amen to us. Unique formation here by the Falcons. Hands it off to Algier to the left side, and the Jets stuff him. The Falcons okay. Never mind. The Falcons were able to push him into the end zone. Thought he was going to be stuffed there for a second. Tyler Algier, touchdown. Sorry to any Bijan Robinson fantasy football owners out there in the universe. He just got absolutely vultured. Let's see. Who made the initial contact here? Hit Algier at the 3, but then he just dove into the end zone. So I got some additional help there from some Falcons. Falcons score. If they convert the extra point, it will be 7-all at halftime here for the New York Jets and the Atlanta Falcons. 9 seconds remaining here in the first half. I imagine the Jets are just going to knee that one out. Let's see if not Romo anymore. I believe it's Zane Gonzalez actually is the new kicker for the Falcons. Let's see. Lining up for the PAT attempt. And it's good. It is 7-all in this contest. A 7-7 game. There you have it in this contest. Let's go. It is 7-7. Beautiful. Here we go. We're going to switch it over here. The Jets are going to knee this one out, so we're just going to flip the graphic and signify that it is the third quarter, even though it is not officially the third quarter yet. So we're going to put that up here on the graphic screen as we're updating this as we're heading into halftime. Again, Jets likely just going to knee this out here. If anything changes, I will update the graphic accordingly. But we're 7-all here as we're about to head into halftime. Troy Sturgis. Well, we have 2 Pro Bowlers and both kickers, Nick Folk and Austin McNamara. Well, that'd be terrific. Nick Folk has not missed a kick all season, so that would be marvelous. And McNamara's been terrific. So we'll see. Sometimes it's a popularity contest. So sometimes crappy teams don't get the respect for Pro Bowls, but it would be wonderful. They would both be very deserving. They'd both be very deserving. Here's good news. Jets get the ball in the second half. So we will see. Yo, Holmes, did I hear a Brutus Beefcake reference? Yes, both for the barber shopping that occurs and also just in general. I do make that reference a whole heck of a lot. Guilty as charged. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if the Jets end up just kneeing it out here at the half. Looks like they will. Tyrod Taylor kneeing it out. The Jets will get the ball here in the second half. That is halftime, folks. It is 7-all here on the program. 7-all. Jets get the ball in the second half. Let's go. Some nice splash plays. We'll see. Barbara, let's hope we come out like gangbusters third quarter. That'd be great. That'd be terrific. Austrian defense Swiss cheese right now. Yeah, let's give you guys some stat updates here. Okay, on this contest. Kirk Cousins, 11 of 15 for 86 passing yards. Okay, he's been sacked twice. Bijan Robinson has been going through the Jets like a hot knife through butter. 13 carries, 90 rushing yards, 6.9 per clip. Bijan has been terrific. He's also contributed 2 catches for 5 yards to the passing game. Kyle Pitts been leading the Falcons group. 4 catches, 40 yards so far in this contest. He's been very nice. But yeah, the defense for the Jets has been unable to come up with any answers for Bijan Robinson, and that has become painfully evident so far in this game. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been painfully evident so far. We'll see if the Jets have any answers moving forward. Okay, let's cut through some of this here on the program. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can get anything as we're waiting here. The phone lines are open. That's a pin comment on youtube.com/boygreen25. We'll also take a mini break here in just a second. But I just want to see if we have anything else on Sauce Gardner here. Let me see on old Sauce if we have any update. Yeah, it's a non-contact leg injury. I'm seeing... Yeah, it's totally non-contact. I'm just trying to get a better look here for the Colts. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Could be a hyperextension. That's possible. He is very gingerly walking to the locker room. You hate to see injuries. That's absolutely awful. There's people speculating online it could be an Achilles. God, I hope not for Sauce's sake. He is officially in a walking boot on his left leg. I can see that now. Done for the day. Awful news for Sauce Gardner. Awful news. I hope he's okay. I hate injuries, hate seeing injuries. And that's just terrible news. Terrible news. We'll keep an eye out for that. Vegas Nick saying, never good to see non-contact injuries. Absolutely not. Not at all. And Sauce is a great human being, so I loved having him on the team. Vegas Nick again. Tied game is great, but it's a special teams again. That's doing it, not our offense. That much is clear, right? The touchdown came from the special. It would have been. I'm glad the Jets scored a touchdown, but they did that thanks to special teams. Austrian saying it could be ACL here. Yeah, if you guys get any updates that you guys see, feel free to super chat it in or super sticker it in so I see it because I'm just doing a couple of Twitter searches when we're not on there. Frankie, when are we going to see Brady Cook? Well, he's on the practice squad right now, so we couldn't even see him if we wanted to, like in a game like this. But I would imagine it's sooner rather than later here. So we got this Falcons game. Let's take a peek at the Jets schedule real quick. Let's see. We've got another home game against the Miami Dolphins next week, and then 3 of the final 4 games for the Jets are on the road. That's at Jacksonville, at New Orleans, home for New England, at Buffalo. Probably, I would say the final month of the season is where you could see it. I mean, maybe Tyrod is so lackluster, whatever the word is, throughout the rest of this game that they consider it for Miami, but probably the final month of the season or so. Justin So Good 6896 on YouTube. This rain is playing a part in Tyrod's wrong. That's probably true. Yeah, we'll see. MFC saying our boy motherfucking Chew. Non-contact is always soft tissue at Sauce's calf, which could be Achilles, but not if he's walking. Yeah, people have had different whatever the word is, different reactions to Achilles injuries in the past. So it's sometimes hard to be able to tell. Sometimes it's hard to be able to diagnose. So it all depends. All depends. Weird stuff happens. Devontae Adams, another touchdown. Shout out to former Jets legend Devontae Adams, who loves scoring touchdowns. Yeah, I'd say Brady Cook final month of the season. It would be my gut. That would be my gut here. Let's see. Go through your guys' comments here on the program. Brutus Beefcake. Yep. Yes, Kirk Cousins is doing a good number on our defense. There's no question about it. That's for sure. Let's do this. We'll be right back, folks. We'll play a quick Hep timeout. We'll play the OG Hep song, and we'll be right back after these short messages.
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Talking just football, man. Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Wow. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch the Super Bowl season with Boy Green. J-E-T-S. Jets. Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. You're talking Jets football, man. Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. the New York Jets Football Club. Wow. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch the Super Bowl season with Boy Green. J-E-T-S. Jets, Jets, Jets. Boy Green Daily. Boy Green Daily. Boy Green Daily. Talking Jets football, man. Boy Green Daily. Boy Green Daily. Boy Green Daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Wow. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch the Super Bowl season with Boy Green. J-E-T-S. Jets, Jets, Jets. Boy Green Daily. Boy Green Daily. Boy Green Daily. You're talking Jets football, man. Boy Green Daily. Boy Green Daily. Boy Green Daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Wow. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch the Super Bowl season with Boy Green. J-E-T-S. Jets, Jets, Jets.
Appreciate the hipster there. For a quick commercial timeout, we're in the middle of halftime. Hey, everybody, I'm Paul Liston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to our live watch party and play-by-play analysis. Jets and Falcons are tied at 7-all. Falcons just scored with the last-second touchdown there to end the first half and tie up the ball game. For the Jets, there's been some nice splashes all over the place. Shout out to, let's see, who have we had here? Breece Hall has averaged 4 yards a carry, but only 32 rushing yards. Adonai Mitchell, 18 yards receiving. Mason Taylor, 21 yards receiving. But most of the work has been special teams. Qantas Stiggers recovered a muffed fumble from the Atlanta Falcons. Tony Adams has a sack in this game. Michael Clemens has a sack in this game. So it's been a few splashes on non-offensive plays coming up here. And by the way, Tyrod Taylor, what has he got? 37 yards passing this first half. Not great. Let's go to the phone lines. Hey, look at that. That's easy, baby. Yep. Easy. Maybe having some technical difficulties wherever he's at. Let's try it one more time. Easy. We'll have to see if we can tune back in with Easy at a different point in this contest. Unfortunately, Easy unavailable. Let's go back to the comment section here. We suck, Easy says. Well said. Let's see. Yep, Sauce got hurt. I did see that. Mahar Khalil. We'll keep an eye out for that. Non-contact doesn't look good for Sauce. Again, hate to see injuries. I'm a big Sauce fan. I'll be rooting for him as like crazy. Shout out to Lou B. He's at the game. Shout out. Lou B's always there, baby. We love you, Lou B. Love you, Lou. Terrence, let's get this win. I agree. I want stacking wins for AG. I want to keep hearing this, which every Jets win, this is a cool new feature for old AG. I love hearing this.
Who want to fly with them Jets?
There you go. Easy says, change my mind. Don't want to talk today. There you go. Hey, Jets change Easy's mind in the second half. For sure. I'd love to. I want to stack wins. I don't care about tanking. Again, I'm a rationalization guy. If the Jets happen to lose, I'm like, oh, better draft pick. I'm rooting for a win, though. That's how I operate. Absolutely rooting for a win. We only get this season once a year, boys. We wait all year to get a win, or for the seasons, and then we root for those wins. Off season will be fun, right? Who's the next quarterback? Speculation, draft. We have a lot of picks and things of that nature. Those are always exciting for sure. But I care about the season. That's the thing that excites me. That's the thing that revs my engine, and that's the thing I'm always hoping for. So I don't care for the tanking. Let's do what we need to do to try to get wins for AG. AG's going to be back here next year. While that may anger some people, it's the truth. So let's get some wins for his program. Let's read some more. EZ says, we could have a decent team if we had a fucking quarterback. Concur. Absolutely concur. I agree. Got some random crackers here. Chow on some of these while we're reading some of your guys' comments and going through this here. I agree. Hopefully, but one day before we're dead, we have a quarterback. Hopefully so. We have a Keno Thomas and a couple of bat throws by Tyrod. Agreed. Tyrod's been wildly inconsistent. I can't defend Tyrod when he has 37 yards passing. This is Justin Fields' level performance here. I get it's raining, but it's raining for both. He's got 37 yards passing. Kirk Cousins has 86. And I would say the Falcons' passing game has just been sort of meh so far. It's been whatever. Their running game has been elite. Their pass game, it's been whatever. Yo, I'm saying nice tunes, DJ Funk Me. You bet. We spin the tracks over here, baby. For sure. Look at some more football stats here for the Jets. Tyrod Taylor has 3 carries for 8 yards. All right. Let's see. Brees Hall has 1 catch for -5. Now, there was that screenplay that didn't work. Zaria Thomas has gotten beat, but he's made a couple of plays. Shout out to Zaria. Tony Adams deserves some love. Jermaine, shout out to Jermaine. Who are our quarterback hits? We have Juwan Briggs with the quarterback hit, TFL. Tony Adams with that quarterback hit. He had the sack, obviously. Michael Clemens, shout out to Michael. Coming back here from halftime in a moment. Jets get the ball in the second half. Let's go to the phone lines. Let's go to Troy. What's up, Troy?
Hey, BG, how you doing?
Hey, not too shabby. Yourself?
I'm doing good. Got my son. We're trying to learn how to drive today a little bit. So getting
How's
to
that
listen
going?
to some football. Well, we're on the road. So
well,
that's a plus.
There you go. Yeah, that's progress. Okay, nice. Yeah. I like it.
Just things that you get to look forward to in your older years.
Okay, any tips for that, by the way?
Hang on. No, he's doing fine. He's doing fine. We're just getting started, actually.
So where are you taking him? Because my dad used to take me to an empty parking lot and just sort of said, go to town.
It's kind of like that. It's out by the airport, local airport, and it's just an empty lot and
okay, there you go.
Full of intersection type things. So
okay,
yeah. So we're off the beaten path anyway. So
all right. Well, good luck to the Sturgis family on all the carring.
Put him on the road, but
there you go. Fingers crossed, baby.
Looks like we got Justin Fields quarterback stats going on right now. So hopefully that turns around in the second half. But anyway, I'm gonna go and I'll let you talk to somebody else.
There we go, Troy. Appreciate it. And again, shout out to the Sturgis family on that. Brings up many good memories. All right, the Jets receiving the opening kickoff, and Kene Nguanu catches it in the end zone. That's going to take it up to the 35-yard line. Very nice job by the Jets. There you go, baby. Nice. Hey, as we're coming back here, make sure you guys like the video. The Jets are have the opening kickoff here of the second half. All right, Tyrod Taylor under center, 35-yard line. Brees Hall, the lone back behind the Jets. Play action. Tyrod Taylor throws it off to the right side. Adonai Mitchell, nice little catch for maybe 5 yards or so. Okay, Adonai. Nice, let's get him involved. And that was a gain of 5. 14:47 and ticking here in the third quarter, excuse me. It's going to say second half. There's more than that remaining in the second half. We're just getting underway here. Jets Falcons tied at 7-all. Gain of 5 on the play. Here we go. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. Hands it off to Brees Hall, who stutter steps and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Gain of nothing. That's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Jets. Brees Hall hesitated, but nothing was there. Brutal. 14:18 and ticking here. Make sure you guys like the video. Here we go. Jets are at the 39.5-yard line. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor, 3rd and 5. He takes it. Some pressure coming. Flips it over the middle toward Adonai Mitchell. Let's see if there's a flag on the play. It looks like there won't be. Okay. Tyrod Taylor was looking for one, but no penalty coming. 4th and 5, 13:55 remaining here in the third quarter. Get a replay on that here. Austin McNamara back to boot for the Jets. Remember, the Jets' touchdown came from a fumble from Jamal Agnew. It looks like the Falcons may have lined up offsides there. We'll see if the flag is thrown. Ooh, beautiful. The Jets are getting a friendly bounce. Qantas Stickers probably should have let the ball continue to roll there. It's going to be inside the 5-yard line. He jumped on it a little too early. 5-yard line's good, but it could have probably rolled inside the 3 perhaps. So Qantas Stickers got a little gung-ho happy there. That could have probably rolled a little bit more. But nonetheless, great punt by Austin McNamara, who continues to be one of the best punters in football. First and 10 for the Falcons. 13:44 remaining here in the third quarter. Falcons are at their own 5-yard line. Kirk Cousins under center. Hands it off to Tyler Algier for a loss of half a yard. Jay Tufele was in the mix. Marcelino McCurry Ball was there. Very nice play. Great penetration immediately on top of Algier. We have not heard Jay Tufele's name since the preseason when he was making plays. But good pocket penetration. Marcelino deserves most of the credit there, but very nice job. It's going to be 2nd and 11, officially a loss of 1 on the play. 7-all, and the Falcons are backed up in their own territory here. Kirk Cousins pistol set, hands it off to Algier out to the left side, and there is a seam, and I'm not sure if he got the first down or depending on the spot. They will give him the first down. So from 2nd and 11 to a fresh set of downs. Let me see who is in the conversation here for the Jets. Eric Watts was around Algier, but not enough, and then he was pretty untouched all the way to the first down. Nice job. 2nd and 11. Damn. Jets had them all backed up, and Falcons get out of that pickle. First and 10, for the Atlanta Falcons. 12:46 and ticking here in the third quarter. Kirk Cousins, play action. Flips it back over to Kyle Pitts, who stiff arms, gets it to a gain of 8, perhaps, to Kyle Pitts. Play action to the right side, flips it back to Kyle Pitts, who does a quick chip block, chip and release, flip back out to Kyle Pitts. He fooled Eric Watts there on the play. Turned down for Watt. Get the dad jokes in where I can. 2nd and 3 here for the Falcons. Game tied at 7-all. Kirk Cousins going under center. Bijan Robinson in the game for the Falcons. Getting a little breather at the beginning of this drive. Let's call this 2nd and 3, they say. Falcons hand it off to the left side to Bijan Robinson. Plenty of green grass and easily dives for the first down and more at the 31-yard line. The Jets better come up with some answers here for Bijan Robinson because he is carving them up. Consider this. The Falcons have 15 first downs in this game. How many do the Jets have? 5. The Falcons have 3 times as many first downs as the Jets. They're moving the ball. Falcons are at the 31-yard line. Kirk Cousins under center. Hikes it, play action to Bijan. Nearly gets sacked, flips it back onto Bijan Robinson. He's got a lot of green grass. He's at the 40, cuts it back to the 35, the 30. Breaks another tackle, takes it to the 26-yard line. He's in Jets territory. There is a late flag on the play. Wait a second. Let's see what this is. Let's take a gander here, what this flag is. Kirk Cousins got hit. It could be roughing the passer. It could be a holding call. Could take it back. Let's take a gander here. Okay. A lot of officiating. Personal foul, roughing the passer. There it is. On the defense. That'll add 15 yards to the end of that. That was on Marcelino McCrary ball. Let's take a gander at this one. Okay, here we go. Did he get helmet to helmet? We'll see if they show another replay. A better replay here. May have been crown of the helmet, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if he actually got... Yeah, I mean, Kirk is pointing to the face mask. But I think Marcelino might have got him in the chest, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter. 15 yards. Brutal. Brutal for the Jets. Falcons are immediately in scoring position here. Pistol formation. Kirk Cousins. Algier behind him. 1st and 10. Maybe they're re-huddling back up. Let's see what happens here. 11:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Falcons have it in the red zone. They're at the Jets' 14-yard line. Pistol formation for Kirk Cousins. Hands it off to Bijan to the left. Tyler Algier to the left. Not Bijan, excuse me. Gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. AG tells Marcelino McCurry Ball has got to calm down. He's having a nice conversation with Marcelino on the sideline on that roughing the passer play. Gain of 5 on the play by Algier. Game's tied at 7-all. 10:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Falcons are moving and grooving here. Kirk Cousins pistol formation again. Flips a quick pass over to Bijan. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. And then dives to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short. Kirk Cousins with a quick dump-off pass to Bijan. It's going to be 3rd and 2. There you go. 10:02 and ticking here in the third quarter. Bijan breaking tackles, running the football, catching the football to the backfield. A lot of action happening here. 3rd and 2 for the Falcons. The game is tied at 7-all. 9:51 and ticking here in the third quarter. Kirk Cousins under center. Showing some pace. Showing some hurry up here. Let's see. Handoff to Bijan up the middle. Breaks a tackle and moonwalks into the end zone. Bijan Robinson touchdown. The Jets had a body there, but they had no chance. Again, Bijan could not bring him down to the turf, and the Falcons take their first lead of the game. It's 13-7. We'll see if the Falcons are able to convert the extra point and make it a true 14-7 lead here in this contest. Let's see. Hands it off up the middle, bounces out to the left side. It was Will McDonald who had a chance at Bijan, but he just straight up missed. Just straight up missed there. Again, Falcons lead 13-7. If they're good on the extra point, that'll make it 14-7 in this contest. Okay, extra point is good. Right down the pipe. 9:36 remaining in this third quarter, and the Falcons now lead 14-7 in the second half. It's sort of the story of last week, in a way, where Tyrod was an upgrade. Well, this week it's less so, but last week Tyrod was more of an upgrade over Justin Fields of what we had seen. But they had only scored 1 touchdown, so again, like we weren't getting the points. Once again, there's only 1 touchdown. That's really because the special teams unit gave it to the Jets on a silver platter right there. And the offense is looking a lot more Justin Fields-ish today. So the Jets need to score points. That's the truth in this game and every other game moving forward. We have 300 people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video on YouTube. 70 of the 300 of you are watching on YouTube, which we appreciate. That should be the main headquarters for any of you guys watching out there in the universe. 70 people in the room, only 48 likes. Make sure you guys like the video if you're watching on YouTube. Appreciate it. Here we go. Hop on Pop. Stands are empty. Could sell advertising on the seats. Could for sure. Troy Sturgis, where's Briggs and Harrison run stoppers? They running outside? Mostly outside. It has appeared to me. It's been some halfback stretch action and bouncing outside. Things of that nature. Barbara, do they actually think Atlanta would just disappear? I hope they didn't, because this Atlanta team has a lot of talent on offense. A lot of talent. I hope the Jets didn't think it. Hop on Pop, 18 first downs to 5. Not great, Bob. Not great. Jacob Klein says, somewhere some veteran offensive-minded coach is loving these draft picks. Again, I think AG is coming back next year, so if that's what you're indicating, Jacob Klein, that would surprise me if they move on from AG. Frankie here. We go 3 and out, pin them back to their own 2-yard line, give them a 98-yard drive, ending in a touchdown. Like the kid said, I hate this team. That is what the kid said. Yeah, this was the full drive there for the Falcons. It was 8 play, 95 yards, 4:08 came off the clock, and no penalties on that drive for the Falcons. Just like that. There you have it. Zane Gonzalez good on the extra point. 150-plus scrimmage yards already for Bijan Robinson, who has been magnificent in this game. He's got 103 yards rushing, and he's got another 50 yards receiving. He's been spectacular. All right, Falcons kick it off deep. Looks like Bradley Pinion on the kickoff. Jets will receive the kickoff through the end zone, so they get it at the 35-yard line. That's good because the 35-yard line is great field position, but bad because the Jets special teams has saved them in a lot of forms and facets this year, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. Let's see how the Jets offense responds. 1st and 10 for the Jets. They're at their own 35-yard line. Tyrod Taylor, play action. Looking, and throws it off to the right side. Let's see. Breece Hall, nice catch. All right, that's a 1st down. Tyrod Taylor is on the turf, and he looks hurt. Oh, boy. He's slowly, very gingerly getting back to his feet. Absolutely got walloped, looked like by Arnold Ebiketie, driven into the turf. Oh, good Lord. Tyrod Taylor bounced his face off the canvas as well. That didn't help. Ooh, violent whip on the head by Tyrod, who had to peel himself off the turf. Nice catch there by Breece Hall. Toe drag swag. Very nice play by Breece. All right, Jets are under center. Tyrod Taylor play action. Flips it deep down the left hash. That's a touchdown. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, New York Jets. Whoa, mamacita. An absolute bomb to the house, and Tyrod Taylor is gimping. I mean, good Lord. This guy, we got the bomb touchdown play. Booyah! Just what the doctor ordered. Indy Jets said, hey, where's the big play? Just took a 50-plus yard shot. Adonai Mitchell, again, the elite separation, just separates himself from the Falcons defender, also falls, and Adonai Mitchell right into the end zone for the 50-yard bomb touchdown. Great catch by Adonai Mitchell and rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Booyah. Nice to see Justin Fields engaged on the sideline, throwing up the touchdown signal, and the Jets, just like that, baby, tie up this ball game. Great play. Nick Folk True on the extra point. It is 14 all here in the 3rd quarter. Life breathed back into this team. Absolutely terrific. Bomb play. I like it. Let's give these kids some shots. Let's give them some go-go balls. And let's go. Adonai Mitchell. This is exactly what the doctor ordered, seeing that elite separation skill. Touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, baby. Nice. A 50-yard bomb officially on the books. That is a 52-yarder between Tyrod Taylor and Adonai Mitchell. That juices up the numbers. That was more than Tyrod had, like basically in the whole game. He's now up to 107 passing yards. Adonai Mitchell now leading the team in catches and yards, and of course the touchdown. 4 catches, 75 yards, averaging 18.8 per clip. He's been targeted 5 times. Adonai bleeping Mitchell. Okay. All right. Here we go, baby. Nice. Hop on Pop says, ball underthrown, defender falls down. Very lucky, but great play by Adonai Mitchell. Indy Jets, what a horrible throw, though. Yeah, well, glad he gave him a chance. He was just peeling himself off the turf. He looks hurt. We'll keep an eye out for that on the sideline and see what's going on there. Because Tyrod Taylor looked like he might come out of the game, and then he comes back. They immediately run a play-action play. That's ballsy. Frankie says, I think Taylor just threw for more yards on that play than he had all game. Very close. Very close. Nice touchdown. Yeah, beautiful. Nanga Iboko says, good teams get lucky all the time. Bad teams get lucky once or twice every few games. Yeah, there's something to be said for that. I'll take it, though. I'll take that touchdown. Yeah, so nice taking a shot. Tyrod Taylor, baby. Yeah. Frankie said he got lucky. Hey, let's go to Lou B live at the game. What's up, Lou B?
All right. It was a great touchdown right there. We're about to do a Jets chant.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Pretty good. I mean, it's not that cold. I love that touchdown. I love seeing AD just now. That was great.
Yeah.
Go Jets.
Player, man.
That was great. That was great. He blew him away.
Yeah, yeah. A big touchdown. So those are exciting there, Lou B.
Yeah, it's not that cold here. I mean, the fans are into it. There's a lot of diehards here, for real. This is a diehard day because if you're out here right now, I mean, it's not cold because we're pumped up, but it's pretty cold.
Thanks for powering through, buddy.
All right, man. You got it. Go Jets.
There he is, Lou B, baby, at the game. All right, Austin McNamara with the boot. 8:58 remaining here in the third quarter. Falcons collected at the 10-yard line. They get tackled at the 18. Nice play by the Jets special teams unit. We got a tied ball game, folks. 14-all. They're now talking about the massive trades that happened with the Jets. Five first-round picks, 3 second-round picks. It's a lot of ammunition. We'll see what the Jets do with it. John Mechie's on the bike for the Jets. Hopefully he's okay. 14-all, 8:53 remaining here in the third quarter. Pistol set for Kirk Cousins, 28-yard line. He play actions it to the left, throws it back to the right. Nice swarm job by the Jets, Malachi Moore and company. Nice, nice, nice. Jets showing some fight on defense. You'll love to see it. Man, this Panthers-Rams game is unbelievable. I'm catching all the highlights of all these touchdowns left and right. Terrific. A lot of fun. All right, we got Jetman there in all his beads. Very nice. Salute to Jetman. Gain of 4 on that Falcon screenplay to the right. 14-all, 8:18 and ticking here in the third quarter. Handoff to the right side to Bijan. Even when the Jets have him, he still drags a few defenders for a 3-yard gain. Any normal running back that's line of scrimmage play. Jetman getting the Jet fans into it. Love it. Good to see you, Jetman. Let's go. Love it, Jetman. All right, 3rd and 4 here for the Falcons. 7:47 and ticking. We're halfway through the third quarter here. Empty set here for Kirk Cousins. Bijan Robinson now motions into the backfield. He is to the left of Kirk Cousins. 3rd and 4. Kirk Cousins fires it over the middle. Wide open pick play. Who is this? Looks like, wow, Kyle Pitts showing some elite speed on that play, separating from the Jets. A first down and much, much more. Kyle Pitts, it sort of threw me off there. The speed Kyle Pitts just put out there on that little box in route. It was a pick play by the Falcons, and hey, the refs didn't call it. There you go. Takes it all the way to like the 45-yard line in Jets territory. Huge play for the Falcons. Wow. Wow, that Kyle Pitts guy. Pretty good. He's got 6 catches for 71 yards on the day. Been killing the Jets. They're at the Jets' 42-yard line. Handoff to Bijan Robinson, who cuts out to the left side, breaks a tackle, and he is going out to the 35. Good Lord. Bijan Robinson is carving up this Jets defense. Hopefully Tyrod Taylor's got some more of those go-go balls because the Jets are going to have to score some points. Isaiah Oliver missed the tackle on Bijan Robinson to the backfield. Good Lord. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. He's got 166 yards from scrimmage. Jesus. Man, Bijan is nasty, man. He's just so freaking good. 6:29 and ticking. The Falcons are at their 30.5-yard line. They're well into Jets territory, Handoff to the right side. Tyler Algier carries it out to, let's call it the 28.5. 28.5, 2nd and 8 here for the Falcons. Yeah. $14-all. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 2nd and 8 for the Falcons. Kyle Pitts has been killing us. Bijan Robinson has been killing us. No Drake London in this game. No Drake London. No problem for the Falcons. They're making it happen. All right. Play clock running down. Kirk Cousins flips it over to Bijan Robinson, who nearly makes a one-handed grab. Ooh, could be an injury on the play. Quincy Williams, he's pointing at the sticks. It looks like he accidentally, let's take a look at this. Quincy Williams was in coverage on Bijan Robinson. Quincy's running. Oh, and it's the chain gang has this like placement for indicating where the first down is, and Quincy slipped on that placement and he pointed to it, and now he's walking very gingerly to the blue medical tent. Terrible. Quincy's been playing out of his mind this season, especially recently since the benching. That's a very Jets injury, just slipping on the first down marker. That sucks. Hopefully Quincy's okay. He's able to walk under his own power. Game's tied at 14-all. 3rd and 8 now for the Falcons. Incompletion on that last play. 5:34 and ticking here in the third quarter. All right. Atlanta, quick screen over to Bijan Robinson, and the Jets are there and ready. Will McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Nice play by old Willie, immediately getting out there on the Bijan Robinson screen. He just sort of sensed it and kicked out and did not bite. And, man, if he did not get there, that could have been a touchdown for Bijan Robinson. So great awareness there. He sensed there was a screen, gave up on the pass rush, and immediately went after Bijan. Great play by Will McDonald. Very nice. It's going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt for the Falcons. Let's see. Here we go. The weather conditions, you never know. Maybe we could get a Will McDonald block ski. That'd be great. Zane Gonzalez has not missed since taking over for the Falcons. And no good. Yes, he missed it. Missed the kick. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The Jets take over. Nice. The old Bisky. I gave him the old broadcasting curse. Zane Gonzalez shanked it to the right. No bueno. I'm afraid not. Shanked it to the right. And the game remains tied at 14-all. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, yeah, baby. Wide right, no good. Let's freaking go. Frankie saying, nice play by Will. See, that makes a difference. Nanga Iboko saying it as well on Will McDonald. He doesn't make that play. Falcons are up 21-14. They would have scored a touchdown on that play. And then all of a sudden, Will McDonald makes the heady play. Wait a second. This is too easy getting after the quarterback. This got to be screen. Run over, take down the screen, miss field goal. Big, big play. Nice job, Will McDonald. Terrific. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. That was nice. J-Boy saying, drive down, put 7 more up. That's it, baby. Let's go. Nice job by the Jets. Terrific. Very nice. And the game ties at 14-all. David Neves here on YouTube. Beard looks good. Makes you look younger. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. We'll see what happens. The beard's going to take probably a while to grow back anyway. So, we'll see. Maybe we'll keep it. Making me look young. Ooh, nice. Okay. 32 years young, baby. Nice. Yeah, let's look at some of the stats so far. Yeah, Kyle Pitts been terrific in this game. He has 6 catches, 71 yards, leads the team in receptions and yards, and also yards per catch. 11.8 on the day. He's been targeted 6 times. He's caught all 6 passes thrown his way. It's been marvelous. Bijan Robinson, 120 rushing yards. He has killed us. And also 44 yards receiving. He had a negative play there thanks to Will McDonald on that screenplay. Jets need to see if they could get something cooking, for God's sakes, on offense. The 52-yarder was nice, of course. But let's see if they could get some sustainable offense cooking. That'd be something. Let's go. That'd be something if we can see if we could get to. For sure. Abso-friggin-lutely. Wow, wow, wow. Hey now. Let's go. Washington Jet fan. Doink! Laces out. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah. Dean Paparotto says shaving was a blessing in disguise. Why, thank you. And maybe it's going to get the Jets on a winning streak here. J-Boy says Taylor to Taylor's all we need. Tyrod to Mason. That'd be great. All right, Tyrod Taylor under center here. Here we go. Jets are at their 40-yard line after the missed field goal. Breece Hall, the lone back behind. Tyrod Taylor hands it off to Breece Hall. Up the middle. Carries it for about a gain of 4 on the play. Very nice by Breece Hall. 4:38 and ticking here in the third quarter. After the missed field goal, Jets take over at the 40-yard line. Now about at the 44-yard line. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Jets offense had a big play the last time out on the field. 52-yard connection between Tyrod Taylor and Adonai Mitchell. I love taking a shot. Let's keep doing that, please. And let's see. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. Breece Hall to his right. Isaiah Williams motioning in. Tyrod Taylor, quick throw out. And Adonai Mitchell, that should be a first down. New York Jets. Adonai Mitchell is cooking out there at wide receiver for the Jets. You love to see it. Should be a first down conversion. Beautiful. Beautiful. Terrific. Justin Fields, by the way, does not look like he will be coming into the Wildcat formation at any time. We talked about that earlier on the show. He has a beanie on. He has the jacket on. He does not look like he's coming at any moment. They're calling it 3rd and 1, so I guess they're saying the conversion did not happen. Just kidding. They just had instant replay assist to give them the first down. I was just about to say, that seemed clearly like a first down. They're like, 3rd and 1. Okay, just kidding, 1st and 10. All right, the officials cleared it up. It's 1st and 10, fresh set of downs after that Adonai Mitchell connection between Tyrod Taylor and AD. 3:46 and ticking, 14 all. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Tyrod Taylor with Breece Hall behind. 3:38 and ticking here in the third quarter. Tyrod Taylor hands it off, fakes the handoff to Breece Hall, who throws it to John Mechie, who throws it back to Tyrod Taylor and throws it over to Mason Taylor. What in the world? A lot of Ringo Dingo magic there. Ends up being incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. That was bizarre. Throwing it back to Mason Taylor. Let's see. Mason have a shot at this? Just about a football over the head of Mason. If that's a little lower, that's a catch. Tyrod overthrew him. 2nd and 10 after all that razzle-dazzle. The Jets are at the 50-yard line. Tyrod Taylor empty set. He flips it over to the right side. Jeremy Ruckert on the play. Looks like a gain of 9. Should make it 3rd and 1. Should make it 3rd and 1. Very nice play by Jeremy Ruckert. Shout out. They're doing a big promotion for My Cause, My Cleats. I absolutely love their charitable efforts. One of these years, I'll have to do the My Cause, My Cleats myself and get involved to raise money for a charity. That'd be terrific. We'll see if we could do that in the future. 3rd and 1 play here from Jeremy Ruckert. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 14 all. The Jets are on the edge of field goal range. Tyrod Taylor hands it off to Breece Hall to the right side, who jukes forward, dives forward. I think they're going to call him about a half a yard short. If I'm the Jets, I'm going for it. You could kick like a 50-something yard field goal here. Maybe they choose to do that in this game. I would go for it, though. 4th and 1 in no man's land. It's a very long field goal. Jets are 2 and 9. F it. I'm going for it here. Oh, AG just threw out the challenge flag. AG just threw out the challenge flag, so that should be coming here in a second. That's the official should stop this. And AG did a very funny challenge flag. I'm going to have to screenshot that, rewatching the broadcast. Oh, Aaron Glenn is pissed at the official. And maybe some playful pissed off. I don't know. But AG waited to throw the challenge flag, and then when he saw the replay, he went kind of like a drop, and then pointed to the ref, Like, you know why I'm challenging it. Funny. Some good humor there by AG. They are going to review the play, see if Brees Hall got the first down. And if he did, no fourth down necessary. That was funny. That was a funny little exchange there between AG and the officials. Frankie calling it a shitty spot. We'll see. I love that. This is when you know it's a good challenge. J-Boy, good move. Of you, bad challenge by AG. When we're getting some people saying good challenge, other people saying bad challenge, it must be a good challenge. We'll see here. Coming back from a TV timeout. It was close. I think he was short, but AG's got a better look at it than me, so better look at it. I'll be honest. You know, we sometimes do a poll like, Paul, football snack during the game. Well, most of the time, no snack because I'm doing play-by-play. But randomly, just to get something in my belly, I'll take care of dinner after. Saltine crackers. Not normally high on the list, but here we are. So shout out to Saltine crackers. No marketing. They're not a sponsor on the show, but just a quick shout out. Quick shout out there. All right, let's see. Coming out of this, what's up? Yeah, Sauce is out of the game for the Colts, by the way, but yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Make sure you guys like the video here for our live watch party and play-by-play analysis. We appreciate you here on the program. And show your love. 14-all, baby. By the way, speaking of the quarterback, because they have a commercial for it. Fernando Mendoza against Ohio State. That's a good one to check. Oh, it looks like AG won the challenge for the people calling it a shitty challenge. First down, New York Jets. Nice job. Nice challenge, AG. And he gave the thumbs up. AG on the challenge. See, some of you said it was dumb. Apologize to Aaron Glenn right now. Notice a first down. No fourth down necessary. They gave him the first down. Nice job. Nice challenge, AG. Beautiful. 14-all, 2:44 and ticking here. Jets keep moving and grooving. Let's see. Tyrod Taylor, shotgun set. Brees Hall to his right. Quick screen out to John Mechie III. Very nice. Gains about 4 on the play. Very nice. John Mechie was on the bike earlier, so it's good to see him back out there. That's one of those young receivers you really want to see how he continues to develop. They'll call it officially a gain of 3 on the play. Yeah, John Mechie and Adonai Mitchell might be a nice little finds. I don't know if either of them is a clear number 2. You hope Adonai Mitchell has that sort of upside, but I probably, if I'm the Jets, add another prominent pass catcher to this group and just have depth. Tyrod Taylor, 2nd and 7. They're at their 36.5-yard line. Brees Hall's a lone back. Tyrod Taylor rolling out to the left. There's some green grass there, but instead he throws it in the general direction of John Mechie, unable to come down with it. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Tyrod Taylor was facing some initial pressure, rolled out to the left. Probably should have dumped it off to Brees Hall there and see get what you could from that perspective, but was unable to do so. Jets are in field goal range, so that's on the table to potentially take the lead here with Nick Folk. Now, you always have to factor in weather conditions here. So factor that in to the Jets' decision-making process here. Now, Jets, you want to go for a touchdown, of course. Touchdowns are better than field goals. Hashtag analysis. That's what you guys come here for, that level of analysis. I like 7 points more than 3 points. Thank you. I'll be here all week. That was a weird sort of play there, but Tyrod Taylor flips it over the middle and dropped by John Mechie III. John Mechie III drop. It looked like there was some sort of a penalty, whether offsides or false start, but they didn't call it. Tyrod Taylor throws it over the middle to a wide-open John Mechie, and he loses the ball. John Mechie with the old drop ski. He was wide open and lost it. Unbelievable. Tough drop there from John Mechie. Would have been a first down conversion. 4th and 7 for the Jets. Likely going for the old Nick Folk field goal here, and they are. Nick Folk perfect on the year. 55 yards for old Nick Folk. Here we go. Nick Folk boots it. And no good. The first missed field goal this season for Nick Folk. Damn. Fudge cakes. His first missed field goal of the season. That sucks. I thought, did he just sneak that into the bottom right-hand corner? Just a few feet short. Oh my goodness. He was just a few feet off, and that's good. That would have given the Jets the lead back. Oh, dear Lord. Nick Folk talking it over with Chris Banjo. His first missed field goal of the season. What a Debbie Downer. Back-to-back missed field goals. Oh, dear night. The drama in this game. All right, the Falcons take over at their 45-yard line. Kirk Cousins play action, throws it over the middle to a wide-open Darnell Mooney, who spin moves out of it. There is a penalty in the secondary that could be holding on the Falcons. Let's keep an eye on this. 1:36 remaining here in the third quarter. Flag there at the end of that play. Let's see. Illegal contact, defense. Son of a 5-yard penalty decline, That'll be a first down. Darnell Mooney. Aaron Glenn is pissed, ripping his headset off and pointing and angrily gesturing. It does look like illegal contact, Isaiah Oliver on Kyle Pitts. It certainly looked like illegal contact, if I'm calling it straight. I know I'm a guy wearing a Jets hat and all, but 39.5-yard line, Falcons have the ball, 1st and 10. Pitch right to Bijan Robinson, who gets outside but unable to find anything there. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play. Here we go. 3:15 here. Make sure you guys like the video. Hit subscribe. Appreciate you. It's 2nd and 7 for the Falcons. We got 300 people watching, including 76 of you on YouTube. Like the video. Hit subscribe. Appreciate you, 76 watching. Gain of 3 on the play officially by Bijan Robinson. 14 all. The Falcons are at the 37-yard line. They're in Jets territory. I formation. Kirk Cousins hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who gains a couple. Let's call that 1, 2, 3. Gain of 3. It should be 3rd and 4 for the Falcons. Falcons are in field goal range, although they just missed one as well. They're going to call it 3rd and 5. We'll see. The Falcons do have to snap this ball before the end of the third quarter. So the clock is not in sync. It is not in sync. The Falcons do have to snap this ball before the end of the third quarter. They absolutely do. So it's about a half a second or a full second difference between the play clock and the game clock here. So Falcons will have to snap this. 3rd and 5. The Falcons are in field goal range as it currently stands. Jets look like they're bringing a lot of pressure. Kirk Cousins snaps the ball, pump fakes a couple of times, throws it over the middle. Incomplete. 2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 4th and 5. What do the Falcons do? Attempt another long field goal or go for it? We'll keep an eye on it. If the Falcons would have gotten that completion, it would have still been 4th down, but it would have been more manageable. Zane Gonzalez is coming on the field for the Falcons. They're going to attempt the field goal here to end the third quarter. All right, we've had a couple of missed field goals in this game. He missed a 50-yarder earlier today. We'll see how he does on this one. This one even further, 52 yards in weather conditions. We will see. 52-yarder here for the Falcons, 4th and 5. Zane Gonzalez. And it's good. The Falcons take the lead as we head into the fourth quarter. 17-14 lead for the Falcons as we start the fourth quarter. When we get back from the TV timeout, 17-14 is the lead. Falcons retake the lead on a 52-yard field goal attempt after the Nick Folk missed field goal that just occurred here in this contest. There you have it. Okay, very nice. And we'll update the banner here. Again, 17-14 lead as we head into the fourth quarter for the Falcons. Falcons lead at this point in this contest. Let's go to your comments. Hop on Pop. Make sure you tip your bartenders and waitresses for the free play-by-play. Hopefully you guys are really appreciating it. If you do appreciate it, liking the video is free to do. But also, we're giving away a autographed Marty Lyons jersey, baby. So if you guys want a chance to win that and you want to support me, you could do both at the same time. If you're watching on YouTube, that little money sign, gift channel memberships, you can super sticker, you can super chat. All of that is available. Every $3 you spend gives you a raffle ticket to win that jersey. We're giving that jersey away and an autographed Marty Lyons hat tomorrow morning on Boy Green Daily. So feel free to do it, baby. Feel free to do it. So you could support me because money comes over my way, but also have a chance to win a free jersey, and we'll pay for the shipping. So we'll send it right to you. It'll be at random. And the person that's leading our raffle contest is our number one Austrian Jet fan, of course. And he has 118 raffle tickets. He won the raffle last month. But here's the kicker. Number one Austrian Jet fan, he is punting on this raffle. So if the spinner lands on Austrian Jet fan, we're going to keep spinning until we find another winner. So you guys have as great of a chance as ever to win that jersey. So hopefully you guys get involved on that. It's a beautiful autographed jersey. We also have an autographed hat as well. As Pop says here, tips are never required, but always appreciated. As always, I never expect anything for you guys. So I hope that you guys can come through. That'd be terrific. Appreciate it. That's Hop on Pop says. View says, the Jets are in it. I have faith in the wide receivers. Fields could not get it downfield. That's true. He did not take deep shots. So that's one thing Tyrod certainly is bringing to the table from that perspective. The Jets are in it. That's what you love to see in the fourth quarter. Austrian says the next team that scores wins. Could be. Falcons are leading right now 17-14. We'll see what happens. Hey, look at that, baby. We're getting some action coming through here. Cole Young with a 10-pack of Boy Green Coffee Club memberships being gifted. Let's go. Let's friggin' go, baby. Let's go.
Number 44. Woo! 44, that's me.
Get some cold cuts. Get some cold cuts. Get some cold cuts.
Woo! Give me some.
38 raffle tickets for our guy Cole Young. More on that in just a second. It looks like Isaiah Williams, collecting at the 2-yard line. He breaks it through. He's at the 40, the 45, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. Then he gets tripped up at the 15-yard line. Isaiah Williams almost had a kick return touchdown to the hissy. Isaiah gosh darn Williams taking it from the 2-yard line and breaking through and nearly taking it to the house, split the middle of the defense. Francisco Mauigoa couldn't get that last block on 35, or that could have been a touchdown. Wow! Massive play by the New York Jets. Their special teams unit has been elite all freaking season. Wow. 35 tripped up Isaiah Williams as he was going to go into the end zone. Oh my goodness. And Aaron Glenn on the points. Chris Banjo, his best hire, special teams coordinator. Unbelievable. The Jets have the ball at the 15-yard line. They are immediately in the red zone. Play action on the right side. Tyrod Taylor rolls out to the left, skips forward, maybe a gain of 1 on the play, maybe 2. Tyrod Taylor. Let's quickly read these 10 new members to the Boy Green Coffee Club. Shout out to Cole Young. That's like all of a sudden, as soon as you guys started gifting, there was a string of luck here. Lawrence Yamps getting a membership. Grove Pete. Nanga Iboko, Mr. Flower, Snoopy, NYJ Dave, Frankie Fung, David Holmes, Mr. Chill 211 King, Scott Badier. You guys are all now members to the Boy Green Coffee Club, and our guy Cole Young is up to 38 raffle tickets, baby. Thank you, Cole Young. Tyrod Taylor, shotgun set, hands it off to Breece Hall right up the middle and carries it inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down for the New York Jets with 14 minutes to go here. They're well within field goal range, but hell, folks, we'd love a touchdown. 3rd and 4 here for the Jets. Let's go. Troy Sturgis with a YouTube super chat saying, thanks, BG. You freaking bet, buddy. Thank you.
Wow.
Troy Sturgis, yes. By the way, with your previous super chat combinations, that's another raffle ticket for our contest tomorrow. You're up to 3 raffle tickets, my friend. 3rd and 4 here for the Jets. Falcons lead 17-14. Tyrod Taylor takes a shotgun snap, throws it to a wide open John Mechie, and he dropped it. He dropped it. John Mechie the third dropped it. He had a touchdown. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, Jesus. And AG said, go for it. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right. He just made the motion just to go for it. John Mechie the third was so wide open. It's unbelievable. Hit him right in the mitts. Oh, dear God. The perfect throw. Hit him right in the hands. Oh, John Mechie. Oh, dear Lord. Jets are going for it, 4th and 4, bypassing a field goal, which would tie up this game. Ballsy by the Jets. Okay, they were just trying to jump him. They're just trying to jump him. Looks like the Jets will either take the 5-yard penalty or call the timeout. If you trust Nick Folk, I guess you just probably take the 5-yard penalty here. Oh, my goodness. John Mechie had it. Oh, my God. Oh, John, that would have been a touchdown. Tony Adams is immediately coming over to John Mechie and said, don't worry about it, man. You're good. You're good. 32-yard field goal attempt here for Nick Folk. His field goal would tie up the ball game with 13:26 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Williams was so close to a touchdown. John Mechie dropped it, and he would have walked right into the end zone. Nick Folk kicks it, and it's good. The Jets tie up the ball game. It's 17-all. Boy, we've got a barn burner here, folks, an absolute barn burner. It's 17-all here in the fourth quarter, and the Jets have tied up the game, but let's be honest, they should have done a lot more than tie up this game. They should have friggin' taken the lead right there. We'll see if that comes back and bites them in the keister, but they absolutely should have punched in that touchdown. But at least it's tied up, and here you go. Great play on special teams. Isaiah Williams, by the way, on that return. Let me see here. Let me get a quick refresh here on my communication center. That was a 83-yard return. That's the number I was trying to get. 83-yard return by Isaiah Williams. Holy friggin' crap. This special teams unit, terrific. Indy Jets says, without special teams, this game isn't even close. And you could say that, quite frankly, about a lot of games this year. The special teams has been elite all year. It's been elite all year. A view says someone changed his gloves or something. John Mechie has had pretty good hands throughout the season, but he's had a couple of drops today. As MFC mentioned, he dropped that key third down play, and then he dropped that touchdown. Yeah, it is in his head, as Hep says, so hopefully he gets it out of his system. That would have been a touchdown. Hop on Pop says, just go for it, lame. I'm fine with kicking a field goal. You're down 3. Why not tie the game? You don't want to waste that great special teams. You don't want to waste that great special teams moment. Vegas Nick, 2 big drops. Ridiculous drop. Another drop. All the commentary on John Mechie. Brutal. Vegas Nick. Chris Banjo for head coach. I mean, Chris Banjo has been marvelous. But here's the thing, as we noticed with Jeff Ulbrich, right? Oh, he's a great defensive coordinator. Got to be a great head coach, right? And then he tried to be defensive coordinator and head coach. Didn't work out. Chris Banjo, he's doing great on special teams. I'd like to keep him there. That'd be terrific. Wow. Shoestring tackle, as Hop on Pop says on that special teams play. Isaiah Williams, good Lord. He should have had that touchdown. Oh, dear God. I see people saying bench him. I wouldn't bench him. You just got to let him power through it. Who are you going to bench him for? Alan Lazard? You don't have great choices on the bench. You let him try to fight through it. All right, 17-all, 13-23 and ticking, or 13-23 not ticking yet in the fourth quarter. Falcons collected at their own 5-yard line. It looks like Jamal Agnew. Jets wham him on the ground. That was Mykal Walker, the veteran linebacker that it was recently added to the Jets 53-man roster from the practice squad. Great hit, Mykal Walker. Great special teams tackle. Absolutely lays him into the turf. Great special teams tackle for the Jets. And that's the cool thing about the Jets special teams unit. Their punter has been great. Nick Folk has been great. The returners, Isaiah Williams, has been really great outside of week 4. Canadian Guana's been terrific. Their gunners, they're like units, have just been playing marvelously. Falcons are at their own 25.5-yard line. Kirk Cousins in a pistol formation, hands off to Bijan Robinson to the left side, and nice job. Quincy Williams spikes him into the turf. Great play, and there's a flag. We'll see if the flag is because Quincy slammed him. Hopefully not, because that to me was very bang bang. Hopefully that is not that penalty. I hope it isn't. I see sometimes you hold them up too long and you slam them down. That was very much bang bang. I hope they don't throw that flag on Quincy. That would be terribly upsetting. Quincy grabbed him and immediately slammed him down. So I really hope that's not the penalty. That would be upsetting. And Marcelino McCurry ball being a flopping deck on the fish celebration is hilarious. Wait, let's see what the penalty is. Penalty declined. First down. 1st and 10. Let me see what the penalty... I did not get to see the penalty here. Is it the flopping fish penalty? What? Let me see if I could see this on my stat sheet here. Penalty on McCurry ball for taunting. Oh, what a terrible penalty. There was a tripping penalty on the Falcons, but the taunting penalty on... That is so stupid, man. Oh, that's so stupid. And then it offsets and they get to replay the down after that great play. That's so friggin' stupid. Oh, the NFL. Get over yourselves. All right, back at the 25.5-yard line. Kirk Cousins play action to Bijan Robinson, then throws it back out to Bijan Robinson. Breaks 2 or 3 tackles. Jawan, or who is this? They immediately cut away. Was unable to see the player that ended up officially taking him down from that perspective here. Here we go. Wow, the Panthers-Rams game is a wild shootout, which is looks like a fun NFC contest there. Shout out to the Panthers. Big bomb touchdown to Tedero McMillan. Gain is 7 on that play, by the way, for Bijan Robinson out to the left side. 2nd and 3 here. Bijan Robinson is alone back, hands it off to him on the left, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and dives forward to the 45-yard line. Wow, Bijan is killing the Jets right now. Absolutely killing. Bijan Robinson is up to 138 yards rushing, and he has 50 yards receiving. He has nearly 200 all-purpose yards. Bijan is killing the Jets. Unbelievable. I can't believe they called that taunting penalty on Marcelino for the flopping fish celebration. And that's taunting. That's so stupid. That's annoying. All right, the Falcons are at their 45-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Falcons. Kirk Cousins halfback toss out to the left to Bijan Robinson, and he falls forward. This guy always falls forward. A gain of 3 on the play. Good Lord. It's hard to just get him for a loss. Game is tied 17-all, though. Yeah. Let's see, show a Bijan Robinson highlight reel. There's been plenty of those today. That I can confirm. 2nd and 7, gain of 3 on the play by Bijan. Falcons are about to be in Jets territory here. They're at the 49-yard line. Play action. Flips it over to Kyle Pitts, who is wide open. He gets the first down and more. He gets chopped down by Malachi Moore, but it is a first down by Kyle Pitts. He has been also killing the Jets today. Kyle Pitts has 7 catches for 82 yards. He's been terrific. And they get him on this play action where he skirts across wide open, and they kind of get him on the backside against the grain on this sort of reverse drag route, which is terrific. And Kyle Pitts a first down. They've been killing the Jets with that play basically all day. Again, he has caught every pass targeted his way. Impressive. 40.5-yard line. Kirk Cousins, play action, and Jamian Sherwood nearly sacks him, but then gets it off to Tyler Algier, who is wide open and continues to run it in. He got it inside the 10-yard line. Massive play to Tyler Algier. The Jets thought he was going out of bounds, did not go out of bounds. It kept skirting up the sideline. Wow. So Jabian Sherwood almost sacks Kirk Cousins. We have someone flop on the ground. Tyler Algier just keeps running, gets good blocking down the field, skirts the sideline. I think he stepped out about 5 or 6 yards shorter than he was. So we'll see how the refs spot that. Damn, Jets are out of sorts. Massive play. It's 1st and goal here for the Falcons. They're inside the 10-yard line. 9:35 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Bijan Robinson fake the jet sweep to him. Tyler Algier. All right, they get it back to the line of scrimmage, it appears. They faked sort of like a jet sweep motion to Bijan from left to right and then handed it off to Tyler Algier off the left side. 2nd and goal now. Again, score is still tied at 17 all. The Jets have lost 10 straight games after scoring first. 2nd longest streak in NFL history. What a weird statistic. I heard this last week too, but just a weird statistic. Jets are coming after Kirk Cousins. He flips it into the end zone. Nearly picked off by Brandon Stevens. Must have been some sort of a miscommunication. Nearly picked off by Brandon Stevens there. Not sure if the receiver ran the wrong route or what happened there. That was very bizarre. Let's see, did the ball get tipped? It did not get tipped. Wow, Brandon Stevens was all by himself. If he's backed up, that's an interception and maybe a pick six. See, it's just luck. The receiver runs the wrong route and you could pick it. That could have been a touchdown for the Jets. 3rd and goal nonetheless here for the Falcons. 8:52 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Kirk Cousins is calling an audible at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal. They're from the 10-yard line. Kirk Cousins, quick flip over to the right side. It's a screen play. Jukes past and breaks several tackles as the Falcons get into the end zone. Touchdown. David Sills the 5th. The Jets had him, and he broke multiple tackles as he got into the end zone. Jets had him bottled up. It shouldn't have been a touchdown, and they allowed a touchdown. Multiple broken tackles. Let's see this. A quick screen play out to the right side. Let's see who's everyone who missed. All right, so we had one miss by 36, another miss. Okay, so Malachi Moore blitzes Kirk Cousins. So let's see this. So 36 missed, and then Brandon Stevens missed. Oh, dear God. And the Falcons take the lead just like that. Let's see if the extra point is good. The Falcons will have a 24-17 lead, a touchdown lead with under 9 minutes to go. The extra point is good, and it is a 24-17 lead for the Dirty Birds. For the Dirty Birds. There you go. Dang it. Son of a biscuit. Jets are right there. They're playing some inspired football there, but doesn't matter. Falcons now lead 24-17. We'll see how the Jets respond. Hop on Pop says, maybe need another mid-season tackling drill. That couldn't hurt. Tony Sturgis, where are we rated at tackle rate in the NFL? Not good, actually. Not good. Let me see if I could Google that real quick. I know it was bad in the middle of the season. Missed tackle rate NFL teams. NFL teams with the most missed tackles this season. Who is on this list? Okay, so this was, what was this from? This is from the 26th. So this is this week. So this is accurate information. The teams with the most missed tackles this season. The Jets are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have the 7th most missed tackles in the NFL heading into this game. They had 81 missed tackles on the season. That does not include anything from this game, which was 7th most in the NFL. The Bengals are number 1 with 129. That is an unbelievable number, which is 50 more than the Jets. So keep that in consideration. But yeah, the Jets have the 7th most missed tackles in the NFL this season, according to BetMGM. Pathetic. Joshua Langley, defense is booty. They've had some moments today, but not enough of them. Hop on Pop. I'm still waiting for BG to report that the Jets still have not been eliminated from the playoff contention yet. I didn't read because I'm trying to not put myself in that mindset. There was an article out that there were playoff elimination scenarios on the table today. So I don't know if it was just Jets losing or some combination. I didn't look at it because I know it's just going to, it's going to be if it is. So we'll see. Barbara, can't even get the old men who don't move. AR, Flacco, Cousins. Yeah, that's what gave me hope, actually, heading into this game. So I'm like, Kirk Cousins isn't that mobile. Like, maybe the Jets could get after him a little. And they have a few times. They got 2 sacks, but there's been a few times where they've had him, and they haven't been able to finish the job, which has been deflating, Barbara, to say the least. MFC says the Jets defense is making this Falcons offense look elite. They have some very elite players, like Bijan, and Kyle Pitts is really talented, but like David Sills the fifth, Darnell Mooney, there's no Drake London out there, folks. Depressing. All right, here we go. Jets, the ball goes over their head. Looks like a touchback. Jets should get at the 35-yard line. I don't blame the Falcons for booting it off the back of the end zone after that crazy Isaiah Williams return. Let's see how the Jets offense bounces back. We will see. Hopefully well. Hopefully well is the answer to that question. That is all we can hope for. For sure. And we'll see if they do. All right. Jets 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. We got Breece Hall to his right. A lot of motions happening here. Handoff to Breece Hall, who runs it for a gain of 3, maybe, on the play. There you go. Gain of 3 for the Jets. 300 people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the support. Okay, today's the day for your final raffle tickets for our Marty Lions jersey giveaway. If you want a chance to win this, just spend $3 on the YouTube channel at some point today. We have this show going on right now. Then we got a post-game show immediately following this program. Phone lines are always open. Raffle tickets are $3 a piece. There you go. All right, gain of 2 officially on the play by Breece Hall. I formation for the Jets. Could be a play-action play. It is. Tyrod Taylor flips it to a wide open John Mechie III. He looks like he got the first down, and he did. See, this is why you don't give up on the young man. Just give him more ops. Nice play-action play. Dump off to John Mechie. Oh, they're not going to give him the first down. Instead, he stepped out short of the sticks. Let's take another look at this. Tyrod Taylor flips it over to John Mechie, who collects the low pass and then falls up the sideline. They're giving this a 3rd and 1. Handoff real quick to Breece Hall right up the middle. Breaks a tackle and dives forward to the 47-yard line. That's a first down. New York Jets. Man, if he stays on his feet, could have been a touchdown potentially for the New York Jets. Absolutely terrific. Nice work by Breece Hall. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Jets. The Falcons have doubled up the Jets in terms of offensive yardage. Falcons have 388, Jets at 187. So they've doubled them up. We'll see if that's the case by the end of this game. Shotgun set for the Jets. They're at their 47-yard line, or in Falcons territory, excuse me. Breece Hall right up the middle. Diddle. Another gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. Going to make it 2nd and manageable. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 officially. Nice run by Breece Hall on the play. Under 7 minutes remaining in this contest. Falcons lead 24-17. Jets are moving. Lego. Let's see. Come on, Jets. Let's go, baby. Woohoo! 6:38 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Jets are down a touchdown. 2nd and 4. They're moving, though. They're at the 41.5-yard line. They're in Falcons territory. Handoff to Breece Hall. Up the middle. Gain of 1-ish. 1-ish. It's going to be 3rd down for the Jets. Breece Hall has had some moments today, that's for sure. No crazy big plays, but he's just sort of nickeled and dimed them a bunch. Which, yeah, that's effective. All right, 3rd and 4. Breece Hall on the sideline now, though. All right. See if Isaiah Davis can make some magic here for the Jets. 3rd and 4. I hope the Jets don't run it on this play. All right, they don't. Tyrod Taylor up. There's a flag on the play. The Jets are hoping. Ooh, offsides. Is that what I saw? Is that the call? Nope, false start. Whoops. Sorry, folks. That would have given the Jets a first down, but nay. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 now. I thought I saw the ref giving one of these. But no. No. 3rd and 9 now. Makes it a bit more difficult for the Jets. 4-down territory, I imagine, with 5:48 remaining in this contest. So 4-down territory. So the Jets can kind of factor that into the 3rd down play calling decision here on 3rd and 9 that you're going for probably no matter what. You got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. The Jets are at or in Falcons territory at the 46-yard line. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. They keep Isaiah Davis, and Falcons bringing plenty of extra pressure. Tyrod Taylor throws the ball, gets jumped into the air, and caught. Wow, it was caught. Alan Lazard, what the hell? All right, 1st down, Alan Lazard. The Falcons brought a lot of pressure, and Tyrod Taylor's ball got doinked up in the air, and Alan Lazard came down with it. He was definitely not the intended target, but it didn't matter. Alan Lazard goes vertical and catches his play and lands on his head. Jesse Bates deflected the ball. It popped up in the air, and Alan Lazard came down with it for the 1st down conversion. All right, that works for me. 5:10 and ticking. Tyrod Taylor, play action play. Chucks it deep down the left side in double coverage. And a Falcon defender, looked like rookie Xavier Watts out of Notre Dame, batted it from his other defender because that could have been picked. Whoo! Bullet dodged. There you go. He just sort of chucked into double coverage there. Adonai Mitchell. Yeah, there was a corner, a safety. Yeah, not good. No bueno. No bueno. It was just a collision of bodies there in the red zone. Got a little gung-ho happy about that. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Jets are down a touchdown. They're at the 36-yard line. Hand off to Brees Hall up the middle. There is a seam, and takes it for a nice gain of 7, it appears. It's going to be 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 3 it is officially. Again, if I'm the Jets, it's 4-down territory, so factor that into play calling here. Jets are down a touchdown. 4:45 and ticking here in this game. Falcons lead 24-17. Jets have all 3 timeouts. Falcons have all 3 timeouts. It's 3rd and 3. Big play in this game. Big play. Abso-freaking-lutely. All right, Jets shotgun set. Tyrod Taylor, Brees Hall in there, it appears. Yep, Tyrod Taylor rolls out to the right, rolls out to the left, looks for some green grass, and it's there. Tyrod Taylor runs for the 1st down. New York Jets. Some pressure around, a little shake, a little bake. Bing, boom, bam, 1st down. New York Jets. Nice job, Tyrod Taylor, on the old scramble drill. He had Brees Hall to his left. He took the shotgun snap, and Brees Hall with some good protection. Rolls out to the right, and nothing there. A couple of Jets receivers are all covered up. So Tyrod Taylor rolls out to the right, rolls out to the left, and then just decides to run and catches the Falcons out of position and gets the 1st down. Fresh set of downs of Jets are in the red zone. 4:18 remaining in this contest. Jets are down a tutty. Tyrod Taylor flips out of Brees Hall to the left, dives forward to about the 16-yard line. The Jets are moving and grooving. Now here's something to consider. Of course, the Jets need a touchdown, obviously, to tie up this game. If they score too quickly, the Falcons will have plenty of time, and all they will need is a field goal to win this game. Do you trust the Jets defense to get a stop? They haven't been able to stop Bijan Robinson all day. Something to keep in mind. So I imagine they're going to go in slow down mode here, and we'll see. 3:45 and ticking. 2nd and 6. You need to score a touchdown. So if you don't score a touchdown, I guess it doesn't matter. Tyrod Taylor, shotgun set. Quick toss out to the direction of Adonai Mitchell. Tyrod Taylor got hit in the backfield. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Tyrod Taylor checking the grip on his hand there. All right, 3rd and 6 for the Jets. He threw it towards Adonai Mitchell. Another target for old Mitchell. Running out of time in this contest. Jets have all 3 timeouts, though. 3rd and 6. Here we go. Jets against our former interim head coach and defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich. Shotgun set for Tyrod Taylor. Brees Hall to his left. Alan Lazard motioning from left to right side. The Jets are in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Shotgun snap. Tyrod Taylor flips it over to Adonai Mitchell, who slides down, but he's short of the sticks. It's 4th and 1. Again, if you're the Jets, it's 4-down territory. There is absolutely no question. You don't kick a field goal here. You absolutely go for it. You're 2 and 9, for God's sakes. Have that play ready and be ready to roll. You don't kick a field goal here. Exactly. The Jets offense stays out there. Just have a play call, man. It's 4th and 1. What's your go-to play? Get something and make it happen. Here we go. 4th and 1. 3 minutes remaining in this game. Tyrod Taylor is calling an audible at the line of scrimmage. Play clock running down. He quarterback sneaks it. It looks good for Tyrod Taylor. It looks like that's going to be a first down, and the officials make it a first down for the Jets. Now we get into the time game. Nice job by Tyrod Taylor there. Looked like a lot of Brutus beefcake up front, and nice job. Sort of not just diving forward, hiking the ball, reading the defense, and then seeing where the gap was and said, oh, here we go. Quick slide to the right. Take it now. Whoop, whoop. Take it now. All right, here we go. The clock is running down. Jets have to snap it before the 2-minute warning here. Falcons still have all 3 timeouts. All of this has to be a factor here for the New York Jets. Okay, they hand it off up the middle. Breece Hall is going to take it to the 2-minute warning unless the Falcons call a timeout. It looks like they won't. So it's going to be 2nd and goal, 2-minute warning. Jets down a touchdown. The drama is at full volume. Full volume. Oh, boy. Here we go. Good Lord, have mercy. The drama is palpable. Palpable. Here we go. All right, there you go. Folks, a view 6203 calling that a waste of a play. Frankie said, what the hell was that call? Not sure. That seemed odd. But I guess they wanted to run it just to make sure that we get to the 2-minute warning. Let's read some of your comments as we're waiting for the mini TV timeout before we get back here. I'm glad that the Jets went for it. I think that was the only decision they could have made. So I think that was the right choice. Absolutely was the right choice. Okay, here we go. Let's keep an eye out. This is gonna get crazy. This is gonna get crazy, folks. I can feel it. I can absolutely feel it. Let's see. All the drama, huh? This is what we all asked for. Get some interesting action, you know? And we're getting it, baby. Coming back from the timeout here in just a moment. Here we go. Hey, everybody, I'm Paul Esden Jr. If you're just joining us, a.k.a. Boy Green, I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. I write New York Jets articles every day, and I also host Boy Green Daily, a daily New York Jets video show. I see we have over 300 people in the room, over 100 of those on the YouTube. Make sure you guys like the video. Hit subscribe, baby. The free way to contribute is by liking the video. So over 100 people in the room, make sure you guys like that video. Let's take a gander here at the current like situation on this YouTube video. We have 67 likes, over 100 people in the room. Folks, hit that like button. It's right there. Don't be afraid of it. Hit that like button. I see we got 5 new subscribers here. We're up to 8,180 subscribers. Just shout out to all the new subscribers to the Boy Green YouTube channel, baby. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Appreciate you jumping on the train. Toot, toot, as we head to 10,000 subscribers. Let's go. Again, there's another 30 of you that are watching the show right now. It's getting a little weird. You're watching it, but you're not liking it. Come on. Even a pity like, for God's sakes. Hate like. I don't really judge on the type of like. Just hit the like button right there. Boop. Let's go. We're coming back for the TV timeout here. 2-minute warning. Let's see how the Falcons choose to operate. The Jets are down a touchdown, so it's very simple. Jets need a touchdown. Here we go. Jets have all 3 timeouts remaining. Falcons have all 3 timeouts remaining. 2nd and goal. 2-minute warning from the 10-yard line. Tyrod Taylor rolls out. It's wide open. Tyrod Taylor dives into the end zone. Touchdown, New York Jets. Wow. Tyrod Taylor scramble drill. A little to the right, a little to the left. That's a touchdown. Yeah. Now, did the Jets kick an extra point or they go for 2? Me, I kick the extra point. There's way too much time remaining. If there's like 2 seconds left and you're like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, we're 2-9, maybe. But in this current situation, you just kick the extra point, baby, and you make this 24-all. That's what I would do. And that's what the Jets are doing. Good move. Good move for the Jets. Oh, my goodness. Right out of the 2-minute warning. Very nice. Here we go. All righty. Okay, Nick Folk on the extra point. And it's right down the pipe, baby. 24-all. Let's friggin' go. The Jets have tied up this friggin' ball game from the 10-yard line. Tyrod Taylor took the shotgun snap. looked, nothing was open, moved out in the pocket, moved out to his left, and cut back to the right, juked out of the middle linebacker and dove into the end zone. Juicy play there. 24 all in this contest. Great moves. The 36-year-old Tyrod Taylor still's got some wheels, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was nice. Now, we've seen this situation before. Can the Jets defense get a stop when it's needed most? The good news is the Jets still have all 3 timeouts in their back pocket to potentially play with. The Jets, by the way, just scored on a 15-play, 65-yard drive, thanks to that Tyrod Taylor 10-yard score that got them right into the end zone there. So very nice play by Tyrod Taylor. Now there's a minute 53. There is plenty of time left in this game. Nothing is over by a long shot, but can the Jets defense step up when they need it most? They don't have a pick yet this season. Could they get their first one on this drive? Wouldn't that be sort of poetic? We'll see. Austin McNamara set to boot it. 1:53 remaining in this game. Let's friggin' go. McNamara with the boot. Here we go. Falcons collected at their 9-yard line. The 20, the 25, breaks a tackle at the 29, maybe gets it out to the 30. That's where the Falcons will take over. 1:48 remaining. Remember, the Falcons kicker, Zane Gonzalez, has already missed a kick in this game from 50 yards out. He did make one from 52 yards out. And on the call is Kenny Albert, son of the great Marv Albert. And Jets legend and former Super Bowl champion Jonathan Vilma, baby, has been on the call for this game. Meant to say that earlier. I got a Jonathan Vilma fathead in the hallway. I'm a big Jonathan Vilma guy. Love Jonathan Vilma. So real honor to have Vilma calling this game. 1:48 remaining in this game. Kirk Cousins takes the pistol set, hands off to Bijan Robinson to the left side, and the Jets swarm, and he gains maybe 1.5 on the play. Nice job by the Jets defense. Let's see, was there an immediate timeout here? The clock stopped, but it could just be the Fox cameras here messing it up. So we'll see. Okay, I think we'll see if they fix it here. Talking about all the game-winning scores in the final 2 minutes, most all time. Yeah, the Jets call a timeout. Interesting. Okay. That's ballsy by the Jets immediately calling a timeout. I might have done that on a negative play. I don't know if I would have done that on a 1-yard play, but hey, there you go. 1:43 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Kirk Cousins, shotgun set. He drops back to pass. Jets get the Sackapalooza, and he flips the ball forward. Do the Jets have the ball? Wait a second here. Malachi Moore has the football in his hands. Let's see what happened here. Shotgun set from Kirk Cousins. Jermaine Johnson got some pressure. And I can't see who had the Sackapalooza there. It was Will McDonald who had Kirk Cousins wrapped up. They're going to call it an incomplete pass, but Malachi Moore ended up with a football. Looked like a loose biscuit there. Okay, it's going to be 3rd and 9 here. Now, here's the Jets. Don't allow the Falcons to convert here, and you will have a chance to win this game with Folk Hero. Oh, they're backing him up now. They're going to call perhaps intentional grounding? Maybe not. Maybe the refs are just moving the football. May have been lost in the sauce there. Okay. All right. Maybe not. Okay. That was a weird way to do that. Okay. Just kidding. It's 3rd and 9 from the 30.5-yard line. Kirk Cousins shotgun set. Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier both on the field at the same time. 1:39 remaining in this game. Jets still have 2 timeouts. Falcons have all 3 of their timeouts. Jets look like they're bringing extra heat. They do not. They bring a 4-man rush. Kirk Cousins throws it out to the left side. And there you go. That's going to be 4th down. Timeout, Jets. They're not calling a timeout. Now they call a timeout. I was about to say, that's sort of weird. All right, there you go. Jasir Taylor has been 36, by the way. I haven't mentioned that throughout the broadcast. The Jets are going to have a chance to win this game. They're going to use their second charge timeout. 90 seconds left in this game. 1 timeout in their back pocket. Are you saying some Folk Hero, perhaps, could be in the Jets' future? Here we are. They're going to restore a few seconds on the clock there. AG out of the timeout. The refs didn't immediately grant it from the Fox camera timeouts. Now 1:31 officially on the clock for the Jets. Maybe we get a little bit of a miracle in the Meadowlands number 2, where Deshaun Jackson had the crazy return for a touchdown against the Giants. Now, no matter what, there's still going to be time. Now, there's still going to be time left if some crazy punt return touchdown happened here. But 1:31 on the clock, 4th and 4. Jets, just don't do anything stupid like running the punter, roughing the punter, anything like that. Allow it to happen as it's going to happen here. Okay, the refs are switching the ball. And they put more clock on for AG. They're giving him 1:36 on the clock. So he fought for some extra seconds there on the game clock. So there you go. Nice job by the Jets. The aggressive timeouts early. There's some sort of officials getting in their proper position. Okay, now they're in their proper position. Again, 1:36 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Falcons are set to punt. Jets look like they're coming. I would just make sure you don't do anything stupid and give the Falcons an automatic first down. Okay, the Falcons are set to punt. Okay, beautiful. No shenanigans happening there. Isaiah Williams collects. Oh, the punt goes all the way and rolls to the 14-yard line. Okay, that's where the Jets will take over. Here we go, folks. The drama is intense. Whoo, my goodness gracious. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. Let's see what the Jets have in their bag. They're at the 14-yard line. Everything is operating here. Good Lord. This would be great for AG to get this win. It'd be great for AG. To beat a very talented Falcons team that's taken out some really good teams this year. This would be a wonderful win for AG. 1:26 remaining in the fourth quarter of this game. Tyrod Taylor shotgun set, Breece Hall to his left. Tyrod Taylor takes it and tries to escape the pressure, but is sacked in the backfield by, it appears, James Pierce Jr., and it is the first rounder. The Falcons, I imagine, immediately call a timeout here. Tyrod Taylor tried to get around the pressure. Did James Pierce Jr. beat Armand Membu? He did. Spin move on Armand Membu, and he beat Armand. Armand has not gotten beat a lot this season, but James Pierce Jr. certainly did that. They tried to get away, but was unable to. The first-round pass rusher gets after Tyrod Taylor. Negative 9-yard play. 2nd and 19 here. The Jets have to be careful because then you give the Falcons immediately the ball back to potentially have time to win this game at the last second field goal. So much back and forth in this game. 1:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter. You got to make sure a safety or anything like that. The Jets are at their own 4.5-yard line here. Tyrod Taylor shotgun set. A lot of factors happening here. Tyrod Taylor flips it over to John Mechie III, who catches it, keeps the clock rolling. Jets are showing some hustle. Let's see if the Falcons call one of their timeouts, and I believe they will. Gain of 4 on the play. Yes. Falcons use their second charge timeout. Falcons have one more timeout remaining. It's 3rd and 15. What do the Jets do here? They get a little bit more breathing room on this play. Let's see. What happens here? Now, the good news for the Jets is they have Austin McNamara. He's got a tremendous leg. He's arguably the best punter in all football, so keep that in the back of your mind. But you would love to get a first down here and control your own destiny and see if you can make some magic happen. But you also don't want to do anything stupid where you put yourselves in a tough position. Tyrod Taylor shotgun set, takes a quick pass over to John Mechie III. I imagine the Falcons call their last timeout, and they will. Falcons have no more timeouts remaining. There's about 1:06 remaining. We'll see if they add any other time additionally on the 1:06. Do the refs, and the Jets will immediately give the ball back to the Falcons. Unfortunate to get a sack, a negative play on that first down play, not giving you a lot of opportunities. All right, here we go. 4th and 11. Austin McNamara set to punt. He gets it and sends a boot off. Let's see where this goes. Backing up at the 35-yard line. Jets swarm with a great special teams tackle. Guess who? Quantez Stiggers. Wow. What a special teams tackle. The Falcons returner backing up, and gets Cobra Kai sweep the leg. Beautiful job on special teams. The Jets special teams unit has been absolutely elite all day long. And quite frankly, all season. Huge special teams play. Great boot by Austin McNamara. and great job on the Gunners on Quantes. All right, here we go. This back and forth game continues to go well back and forth. The Falcons have the ball at their own 33-yard line. The game's tied, 57 seconds remaining in this contest. No timeouts for the Falcons. Shotgun set. Kirk Cousins flips it over to the left side, and the ball nearly gets intercepted by Isaiah Oliver over there. Jamin Sherwood in coverage on Kyle Pitts. I'm going to be honest, not sure how much I love that matchup, but Jamin Sherwood breaks up the pass. Now he didn't look back at all for Kyle Pitts, so sometimes that could get you in some trouble. You have to play the football. But nonetheless, incompletion, 2nd and 10, 52 seconds remaining in this game. Here we go. Found the Falcons. I target that again. Kyle Pitts and Jamin Sherwood. That's a mismatch in the plus territory for the Falcons. 24 all, 52 seconds remaining in this game. Shotgun set for Kirk Cousins. Takes it. Jets pressure. Kirk Cousins flips it over the middle. And incomplete. He threw it to David Sills the fifth. He had it in his hands, and he dropped it. 3rd and 10. He threw it right to him. Let me get another look at this. Yeah, it hit David Sills the fifth right in the hands, and he just lost it. He just could not haul it in. Terrible drop by David Sills the fifth. And now 3rd and 10. Now the Falcons are like, oh, boy. If we run this drive out too quick, the Jets are now going to have a chance to go back. The Falcons have a chance. Just kidding. The Jets have a chance. No, the Falcons have the chance. The Jets have the chance. It's been back and forth. 3rd and 10 here. Falcons have it at their 33-yard line. 48 seconds remaining in this game. Jets still have 2 timeouts. Kirk Cousins takes a shotgun snap. Jets bring in the pressure. Kirk Cousins throws it over the middle. Nearly intercepted. The Jets almost had their first interception of the season. Isaiah Oliver dropped the pick. Let's get another look at this. Oh, okay. I misjudged it. Another drop by the Falcons. It looked like Isaiah Oliver jumped in front of it. He did not. It was just another drop by Darnell Mooney. 4th and 10. Now a punt situation. 24 all. 44 seconds remaining in this game. The Jets will now have a chance to win this game last second with Nick Folk hero. 44 seconds to go. All right, here we go. Bradley Pinion punts it down to the Jets. Isaiah Williams collects it at the 27-yard line, breaks a tackle, and he dives forward. He's around the 43-yard line. The Jets are in prime field position to win this game. There are 35 seconds remaining in this contest. The Jets just need to get a little bit closer to get into Nick Folk's field goal range to win this contest. Now, Nick Folk missed his first field goal of the season earlier in this game. So weather a factor. There seems to be a light rain going on here at the stadium. It's unclear if that rain is still transpiring right now. The cameras are just too good. It's hard to see the rain. But here we go. Tyrod Taylor. Can he manifest a drive here? The Jets are at their 43-yard line. Jets have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Falcons are bringing some heat. Tyrod Taylor escapes out, runs off to the right. He's at the 45, the 50, the 45, the 43. And the Jets are on the verge of field goal range with 27 seconds remaining in this game and 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Over pursuit by the Falcons pass rush coming over the bend, which allowed Tyrod Taylor to step up in the pocket. And there was a wide open lane. Leonard Floyd did not have contain, and Tyrod Taylor got all the way out to the 43-yard line, putting the Jets in prime position. Tyrod Taylor at 36 is not Justin Fields, but damn it, he's got enough wheels that you have to respect. Nice job by 36-year-old Tyrod Taylor. The Jets still have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They're at the 43-yard line. They can call whatever they want. I might even get a Brees Hall run in here. Diddle right up the middle. I may even do that. False start. I imagine they're going to call that on Armand Membu, number 70. Calm down, young buck. Calm down, young buck. Jets have 2 timeouts. It's still first down. Armand Membu, rein it in, buddy. Rein it on in. Come on now. Come on now. False start there on Armand Membu. Again, Jets have 2 timeouts. They can really call whatever they want here. If you don't want to go Ray Rice, diddle, Ray Rice up the middle. Yeah, that was a Freudian slip. If you don't want to go Brees Hall up the middle, excuse me, and maybe not now with where they're at, but it's Tyrod Taylor shotgun set with Brees Hall to his right. Tyrod Taylor flips it over to the left side, open, and they're saying clock roll. Was that Adonai Mitchell? Jets likely call their first or second charge timeout. Nice play by Adonai Mitchell. Let's see. And they did, I think they tagged him right before he got out of bounds, so the Jets will not get that timeout back. But they have 1 timeout in their back pocket, gain of 5 on the play. Oh, my goodness. All the drama. Here we go. Nick Folk is 19 for 22 on go-ahead, game-tying, and game-winning field goals in the final 2 minutes of fourth quarter and overtime. It's 2nd and 5. The Jets have a timeout, and it's 2nd and 5, and there's 20 seconds remaining in this game. There's a lot of different stuff they can call here. Here we go. Shotgun set. Tyrod Taylor has Breece Hall to his left. A lot of pressure coming from the Jets, or the Falcons, excuse me. And then thrown over to Adonai Mitchell. Is there a flag on the play? They do not throw it. D. Alford was all over Adonai Mitchell. They threw it over to that right side. And yeah, that's a hold. And the refs just missed it. He grabbed his shoulder pad. D. Alford says incomplete. No, sir. Wow. All right. 3rd and 5 for the Jets. 17 seconds remaining in this game. They have one timeout in their back pocket. Here we go. Let's see what the Jets do here with a chance to potentially get in field goal range to win this game. Back it up. All right. Shotgun set. Tyrod Taylor flips it over to Adonai Mitchell. Are they saying the ball skipped? It did. Incomplete. Adonai Mitchell is arguing that he caught it. Let's see. Ooh, that's a catch. That's a catch. The Jets or the instant replay review. Oh, that's 100% a catch. That is not a drop. That is a catch, and that is huge. Huge. I don't know if he got a first down, but that was absolutely unequivocally a catch. He's asking, the Jets are using their final timeout. I believe they did instant replay assist to give that a first down for the Jets. And they had to call a timeout because that was within the field of play. So 12 seconds remaining in this game. The game is tied at 24 all. Oh, my goodness. You're in dangerous territory here, Jets. You cannot take a sack. No intentional grounding. And there's too much time left. You don't want to kick a field goal now and miss, and then the Falcons get an opportunity. So you just got to be very careful with your play calling here. Very careful indeed. Very careful if you're the Jets. Here we go. Let's see. See what the Jets decide to do here. The Jets are well within field goal range at the 33-yard line. Oh, a false start on the Jets. Good night. Unless they call offsides. Let's see. False start. Oh, my goodness gracious, Jets. What are you doing, man? Stop shooting yourself in the foot. You have control. You know when the play is. It was everybody. Olu, Jota, everyone jumped all at the same time. They did not know the snap count. Dear God, guys. Please, why does everything have to be like this? Jeez, Olu. 1st and 15, 12 seconds remaining. The game's tied at 24 all. The Jets are at their 38-yard line. Tyrod Taylor flips it over to the left side just to use some time, I assume, throwing it in the general direction of Allen Lazard. They can do that a few more times to make sure that the last play is them having the ball. The Jets could do that one more time because you don't want the Falcons to have any time if you miss. And then you go to overtime. That's what the Jets need to make sure they sort of take care of here. You want to make sure you don't get another false start, though, or that's going to put you on the brink of nothingness here. All right, Tyrod Taylor, he flips it over to the right side, and incomplete. And here we go. So Nick Folk is trotting out on the field. The game is tied at 24 all. Here we go. He missed his first field goal of the season earlier today. If he makes it, the Jets win the game. If he misses it, we're going to overtime. 24 all, 5 seconds to go, 56-yard field goal attempt. Because of the unfortunate penalties for the Jets, or this would have been much more manageable. Nick Folk has kicked a field goal longer than his 58 yards. I was there for the Jets-Cowboys game. Here we go. Nick Folk takes it, kicks it, and it's gone. It's gone. Jets win. He kicked the 56-yard field goal. It made it in. Booyah! Nick Folk just squeaks it in for the win for the New York Jets as they improve to 3-9. Folk hero is alive once again. 27-24. Jets win in last-second fashion against the Atlanta Falcons. Good Lord have mercy. Yes! We knew it was possible. We knew the Jets had a chance, and they just friggin' did it. Let's go. Folk hero, Chris Banjo, embrace. And let's update that banner. Jets win 27-24, baby, and improved to 3-9 on the year. What drama. What dramatics. And remember this?
Who wanna fly with them Jets?
And let's break down the huddle, boys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! On the edge of our seats, the drama, everything going on, and the Jets win, baby. Cole Young, you say it with the YouTube super chat coming on in. Let's freaking go.
Wow.
The W, baby! Woohoo! All right, everybody, make sure you guys like the video. We're about to jump over to the post-game show. You guys will be able to call in and share all your thoughts. We've got a Victory Sunday and a Victory Monday. Terrific. Let's go to it. We'll have more of your thoughts, comments, calls than this coming up. Win feels damn good, baby. And shout out to our guy, Cole Young. We'll add that to your previous Super Chat totals, buddy. And we'll add that to your pile. We'll have some more celebrations coming up here in just a little bit. Cole Young, by the way, that brings you up to around 40 raffle tickets so far this month. JETS, Jets. We'll be right back on our post-game show, baby. Woohoo!